Hayden, take us in.
Previously, I was in the police station, the count files, and then I realised it was Dark Heresy.
Okay. Session 48. 2 birds, 1 high-powered Manstopper round. A Siegfried von Morton story. It was nearly called 2 birds, 1 cup, but I thought better not. Step out of the vehicle with your hands where I can see them, came the voice over the Vox speaker, and with this you complied. Your hands were up, and in your hands you held your weapons. Spring, after spending much of the day mocking and goading Titulos, seemed suddenly to become much more professional, and with a few admittedly unrefined words, she told the guardsman she would handle the RPG-wielding guy, before sprinting across the road and crashing through a window, avoiding the hail of fire sent her way. Using the building she found herself in as cover, she blasted the sniper before rushing at the RPG trooper, gunning him down, taking a stray las blast from a third man. Titulos stepped out of the truck's other door, chainsword roaring, engaging 2 of the pressure point mercenaries, and felling 1 as he charged into the man. Ferinus, however, was not so lucky. He booted open the door, blasting with his bolt gun as he came, and found himself staring down the barrel of a heavy autocannon mounted to the roof of an armoured car. The blast took him centre mass, hurling him back into the truck and dropping him instantly. Venetta reacted quickly, stabilising the guardsman, getting him back into the fight, and from a prone position, Ferinus began pumping mass-reactive rounds into the armoured car and the attacking mercenaries. Meanwhile, Otto and Venetta singled out the trooper manning the autocannon, before turning their attentions to the other handful of enemies. Spring got herself hit again and sprayed wildly at the remaining trooper, missing with her custom stub pistol, but at point-blank range. She was at point-blank range, and the mercenary levelled his rifle at her once more as his head exploded in a ball of superheated plasma from Venetta. And in the aftermath of this battle, Venetta pondered how the mercs had found them. Was there a tracker fitted to your truck? Yes, it transpired. The truck was not damaged beyond repair, but there was little Venetta could do here, and perhaps more mercs would soon be on the way. She salvaged the teleport homer from the truck, damaging it slightly in the process, and you gathered as much food as you could, cramming it into the armoured car and 2 civilian vehicles that you stole, and headed back to the carnival, leaving behind a large amount of food, and the metals you had found in the second stolen truck. Some hours later, Ferinus, Titulos and Otto stood guard while Venetta and Spring returned to the mansion. Les had, Venetta knew, at least 1 more teleport homer, but she soon learned he had attached this to some sort of quick-release holster fitted to the Inquisitor's massive Terminator armour. There was 1 more homer on the ground car, and Venetta succeeded in damaging this one too. She was a little off her game today. This morning you had a truck. By midday you had 2. And a few hours ago you had an armoured car and 2 civilian vehicles, one of which seemed quite heavily modified. But now, with no way to get the vehicles safely inside the mansion without the teleport homers, you're down to 1 vehicle. The flashy, gaudy, stretched ground car. It's not exactly subtle. Working in shifts, you managed to get the food from the stolen vehicles into the mansion. Not as much food as you originally had, but it's a start. It was the early hours of the morning when you finally got to bed. It had been a long and hectic day. The next morning, Gladstock chastised you all. It seemed he was aware that something had happened yesterday. Perhaps it was the missing truck, or perhaps it was the fact that you all sported fresh cuts and bruises and Ferinus looked very much worse for wear. He told you he could not help you, nor protect you if you kept things from him. And so you told him of Pressure Point. He was aware of the mercenary group and knew of Mesmeron's displeasure at Otto employing them. Should we relocate the mansion, you asked. Perhaps, said Gladstock. Maybe we should all lay low for a few days. So, with that being said, Otto went to the Administratum archives alone, looking into Pressure Point, and realising how big an organisation they really were, and that their activities spanned the sector. The truck depot, he learned, was used by many business pursuits, importers, exporters, all sorts, and it was basically a distributor using its fleet of cargo trucks to transfer goods between factorums or to and from Port Gaia. And Pressure Point has the security contract for these trucks. Ferrina spent the day hanging around the mansion, watching porn, hanging out with Titulos. Spring wandered off, doing whatever it is she does. Trantia arrived at one point, had breakfast with you all before heading off to meet Agatha again. And Venetta returned to the workshop, ignoring the vehicles and the beeping Auspex servo skull that demanded her attention, and spent the day dismantling the intricate weave of the mesh gloves she had made for Spring. And somewhere, further up Hive, many levels above, as a new day dawns on the world of Decilium, a group of mid-Hive youths find the bodies of a number of men dressed in dark grey armour. They dutifully call in an anonymous tip to the nearest sanctuary guard post, and after realising that the still burning truck was not capable of being moved, they leave the scene, carrying a pile of las rifles, a sniper rifle, and a rocket-propelled grenade launcher. I'm sure nothing bad will happen because of that. But let us not be concerned with whatever mischief these young reprobates get up to, armed with such high-tech weaponry. Let us think back to what happened over the last few days somewhere else. 150 or so levels above the carnival, at the surface level of Decilium, stands the vast sprawl of Port Gaia, the main route through which goods are imported and exported to and from Hive Decilium. And there, in the middle of the hundreds of landing pads for shuttles and larger spacefaring craft, stands Precinct 686. Over the last few days working out of Precinct 686, Gaius Mortalis has made significant progress. He received a request from Otto and tracked down and arrested Turnius Venn, whose real name is Thalix Graven, the man who tried to sabotage the Shattered Foundry when Alyssa was installed, the man who changed his name and fled to Scintilla 20 years ago, and then returned here, to Decilium, 3 years ago. Turnius Venn is currently being held in Port Gaia's holding cells, suspected of being involved in the bombing of the 412th Precinct. Of course, that's the official story. Only Gaius and Drummond know this is not true. Also in the cells is the hulking cybernetically enhanced mutant Genravakian. Hunky, baby!
Cookie almonds.
Yeah,
Although
that's all.
he's now much less enhanced, thanks to the administrations of the Precinct's Medicae.
Well,
Genravakian was captured by his team almost 3 weeks ago, and has yet to break under interrogation. He was trying to purchase a set of lungs and a leg from the flesh cutters when you captured him. This you learned from other flesh cutters, captured later, but why? What did a mutant want with such items? You know that the flesh cutters have been branching out into illegal organ harvesting and trade, and thanks to yesterday's successful raid, you now know that some of their clients were wealthy minor nobles. Drummond has begun to build case files against those nobles. You can't just go around accusing such people of serious crimes without very strong evidence. Drummond has his best people on this, data adepts. But Gaius recalls the words of Justicar Drummond a few days earlier. There's a storm coming, Gaius. I can feel it.
What's that in Spanish, Dave?
Me bunions are playing up.
But before we get to
that's
see what
Yorkshire.
Gaius is up
That's
to,
Yorkshire, Alan. That's in Yorkshire.
It's getting ready for Wednesday.
Me bunions are playing up. I love it. Continue. Sorry, Dan.
You've not been into the mayhem, which is my game, Johnny.
The real string that is Hayden Heresy.
we
No, unfortunately, I haven't. I'd like to delve deeper into the mind of Hayden. Just cause.
a couple of things that need addressing from the last session, which aren't important right now, but I'm going to mention them. I've taken the liberty of assuming that on day 22, everyone that was on the truck mission has visited Pench at some point for some healing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Secondly, all the characters that participated in that truck mission now have a sizable amount of thrones in their inventory from selling the truck to Baz. Thirdly, there's some inventory management to do, but we don't need to do that right now.
Fuck that. Let's just kill stuff.
Because right now, we're going over to Spire Pagny.
Cool. Guys, I just need a minute. I just need to get a drink, please. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, I just need to get some ice. So
I'm good. Have a speed bank. Hi, Dave. Just me and you,
Hi.
eh?
This is weird.
Just keep talking to me.
I'm just going to turn the light on. It's just suddenly got really dark in here. Hang on.
joy of ice, baby. There we go. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to using Cletus again next. It's unreal. It's the first time I got to sort of like. I love me, Warhammer Lizardmen. I love Lizardmen.
You do,
I
yeah.
just love Lizardmen totally. And
I'd like it for when you play this character that for you to occasionally just go.
I might do.
Yeah, you should, because that'd help me to visualize the communication. What's going on?
Do that. Especially for you.
Thanks. Brilliant. See that's it. That's deep in character. It's that depth, that method acting that you need to deploy in order to. So Hayden's going to do a licky tongue when he plays the Lizard Man from time to time. Needs to be done.
I look forward to it.
Me too. I'm excited by it. So
I wonder if I'll be able to get like extra awareness, taste instead of smell.
I
I'll
honestly
come back to. Who's getting it on?
It's the
We're
bromance
back where we were 10 minutes ago, Al. We're back with the Courtney and Cletus moment.
You've got to, I guess you maybe need to let it play out, but like...
I'm still surprised.
Need to get off the system, so...
Yeah, I'm still surprised that you haven't ended any of the Dark Heresy games with the EastEnders. Because that'd be awesome.
That's a good idea.
Isn't it? Yeah, do it. It'd be glorious.
Falls into the river.
All right, here we go.
Mesmeron's actually a robot. Just every cliffhanger. You know what I mean? Anyway, look it up, Dave.
Stop reading my notes, Johnny.
Sorry. Just not on that wavelength, I suppose. Somewhere along it. Not entirely there, but sort of skirting on the edges. Anyway, let's go.
It has been 3 weeks since Inquisitor Mesmeron left Desolium, and Siegfried, in that time you have spent countless dull hours attending social gatherings with Lady Pagny as her guest, and you've begun to learn who the movers and shakers are in this world of wealth and power. You attended a party yesterday along with Trantia and Lady Pagny, and there you met Lord Emil Farr, one of Lady Pagny's many cousins. He's down the food chain in the family, but still a viable target. And as it happens, rather loose-lipped once a few glasses of Amasek have gone down. Between the three of you, you've learned that Lord Emil Farr and his brother Antonius have something of a bitter rivalry. Emil, as the older of the two brothers, is higher up the order of succession in House Eldon, but Antonius's star is on the rise. And over the last few years, Antonius has begun to generate a large amount of profit for House Eldon. And it is suspected that soon Lord Eldon may adjust Antonius's position so that he stands above his oldest brother in the family hierarchy.
He can do that though as well, can't he? It's all down to his discretion.
This is common practice on Desolium, for the succession order to be switched around based on the favour of the ruling lord. In between leering and leching at Trantia and Serrina, Lord Emil Farr was quite vocal in his dislike for his twin brother, and was overheard by many witnesses at the party complaining that Lord Eldon had granted Antonius the rights to reopen an old mining facility, clearly showing his younger brother favour. "He's been bragging about it for days," Emil whined at anyone who would listen, rubbing my nose in it. He's off to inspect the mine tomorrow. Invited me along. Pah, smug bastard. I hope he falls down a mine shaft or gets eaten by a dune runner or something. It would be such a shame, wouldn't it? Bloody young upstart. Yes, Siegfried. It would be a shame, wouldn't it?
Such a pity.
A plan has been hatched. You will travel to this mine, you will kill Lord Antonius Farr, and you will plant false evidence implicating Lord Emil Farr in his brother's murder. Meanwhile, this was going to be Serrina, I'm changing it. Meanwhile, Trantia will take advantage of Emil's obvious attraction to her, luring him to a secret locale for a clandestine private meeting. He will travel to this meeting alone. He cannot afford for his wife nor security staff to know that he is about to embark upon an affair with another woman. Jerry has had his bolt gun removed. In its place is a one-shot needle pistol loaded with a toxin known as Oblivici, a rare, incredibly expensive chem that causes the user to forget the last 24 hours of their life. Emil will awaken. Emil will awaken in a seedy, rundown. Emil will awaken in a seedy, rundown love hotel, alone, and will remember nothing of meeting Trantia, or of the party the previous evening where he wished misfortune upon his brother. But the other nobles, dozens of members of House Eldon, and other major houses, they will remember his words. And when Antonius Farr's body is found in his new mine, along with holovid footage of Emil killing his brother, well, one dead brother, another framed for murder, the order of succession in House Eldon will change, and Lady Leonandra Pagny will rise not one, but 2 places. 2 birds, 1 high-powered Manstopper round.
I love it.
Your objectives for this mission are as follows. Travel to the mining facility. An ornithopter has been rented through a blind account, meaning the payment cannot be traced back to you or Lady Pagny.
Perfect.
2. Kill Lord Antonius Farr whilst wearing the polymask and adopting the face of Emil Farr.
Oh, I cannot wait.
3. Ensure Lord Emil Farr remembers nothing of his encounter with Serrina. Sorry, with Trantia. Bonus objective. Ensure no surveillance footage shows the true identity of you or your companions. Disguise other attending characters. Second bonus objective. Plant evidence that further implicates Lord Emil Farr.
Have we got any of that ready?
No. So, first of all, your travel has been arranged. So the group is Siegfried, Alan, you will be playing Plex, and the boys. Jerry is also going to be involved in this mission, but he's doing something else right now. The third member of the team is, of course, the lovely Serrina, played by Hayden.
Nice to meet you, boys.
So there are a couple of things you need to do. So
You're like
Siegfried,
the least feminine person in the universe. So when every time you play it, actually no. To be fair, you did a great job of that. What's that?
Clematis.
Clematis. Yeah, you did a fantastic job of Clematis. So
Yeah, for some reason, Hayden's shit at playing a woman unless it's a slutty French nun.
niche as fuck.
That's his market there.
I have a magnet for that. Not a big one.
I would. I would after hearing that voice. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
When Clematis and Quintius met. When Clematis and Quintius met, I got a bit freaked out because I was kind of getting aroused, and that's why Quintius didn't respond to Clematis.
It's all coming out tonight, I tell you.
Yeah.
It's all coming out.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
That means it must be good.
Wanton heresy. Darkest heresy.
It is. Wanton heresy.
That means I was good at my job.
It does. But they should get some sort of XP or charm bonus.
I reckon I really should get some XP for
Clementis will get a reward.
yeah, like Clementis get a reward for that. Who knows what she's doing?
Well, what is she doing?
I don't know.
Where's she gone?
Probably deep in Spine Breakers Juju somewhere.
So, preparations for this. Siegfried has to adapt the polymask to look like Lord Emilfar. You've got a picture of Lord Emilfar. So, first thing...
Can I get several pictures of him from several different angles and then?
Yeah, you've got full imagery of him. That's not the problem.
Excellent.
The problem is that you need to make a roll for this.
Okay.
So I would like Siegfried to make a willpower test, please, at +20.
Siegfried. Oh, I need to. I can't see his character thing on here.
Okay,
sorry,
just a second.
My drop down bar.
Connected easy with Clementis' character. That was easy.
You did a stellar job.
Bloody friend made.
I know. That's why I said a stellar job, because that's a French beer.
Hayden successfully haggles 5 throne discount on a taxi ride by flashing his tits and other highlights of my campaign.
Yeah.
Smooth.
There you go. You should have it now.
Will you give me 5 thrones? Dave, just on this Plex, rather. I've got 100 XP missing. I think.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Didn't I take an advance for Jerry? Like cognition or something on Jerry.
I've got bio and info. That's all, Dave. I'm not showing up.
On a sec, Johnny.
No worries.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? You spent an upgrade on Jerry.
Yeah, I seem to recall. I don't see it on my sheet. That's all.
Good call.
Yeah. What did you upgrade? Can you remember without me having to search through my notes?
I think it's cognition, as in to make him more.
Yeah.
Give him more processing power, because last time he was really stupid and got himself killed. So.
Okay. So look, Jerry. This is Jerry Mark II anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But not the last Jerry.
Siegfried von Boschen. So I'll just do a D100, mate.
Just hang on a sec, Johnny. I'm fucking about with this anyway.
Sorry, mate. 22. That's a pass anyway. I know that is a pass.
Good.
And do I know what this guy sounds like as well, so I can try and emulate his voice?
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Okay. I suppose you won't really say much. You'd just bump him off, wouldn't you? So
yeah.
It's like, don't you know who I am? Make way. Like that. I'm here at the bequest of my the bequeath of what's the word? Request of my brother. Let me pass, or I shall have you'll be fired and sleeping in the gutter by the end of the week. That sort of thing.
Okay. There we go. Jerry's sorted. Siegfried, why can't you see Siegfried properly?
Because I'm blind.
Oh, because I somehow clicked on the wrong fucking thing. What the hell?
Surely not, Dave.
What the fuck? Every time I click on you, it selects myself. There you go.
Because we are one, Dave. We are one. Whether you like it or not. In some strange shape or form. No, that's not true, is it? That's not really true. I just wanted to say that because it sounds creepy as fuck.
It's a 50, so...
I love you too, Alan. Alan, I'm not leaving you out.
I love you too, Johnny.
Oh, you, Hayden, you get plenty of, you get plenty of love.
Bounces off me now.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Shove it up your ass then. You dick.
It's not true, Johnny. He's just playing hard to get.
Yeah, I know. That's his
He's trying to make the chase more enjoyable.
Yeah, actually, I appreciate that, Hayden. Thank you. Don't make it too easy. It's it's no fun that way, is it? It's no fun if they say yes.
1 month, baby. 1 month, and then you can chase me as much as you like.
Okay.
With swords, obviously.
I'll be chasing you piss carcass off the fucking floor of the bar. Probably that's what I'll be doing.
Well, if I'm not getting shouted about by some nerd that why I shouldn't have to be there, then they give me a gun for wake me up, like what happened last time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, look.
I get someone try and move me, and because I'm not a nice man.
No, I was like, look, he's fine. Just don't wake him up. Let him wake up on his own. He'll get up and he'll sit down as if nothing's happened, and then start drinking again. Because that's what he does every time. Basically, he passes out like anywhere, and then he'll just wake up. And rather than going, "Oh, I've probably had a bit too much to drink," he's like, "I know, I'll wake myself up by having something more to drink." So I know this is a common theme that sort of I've realised this about Hayden. He's a relentless, but with breaks. Whereas I just
I told the guy off though, didn't I, for waking me up when he woke me up.
I think I've come to a point where I firmly believe that Hayden enjoys telling people off. He does, and never talk to him in the morning because by God, he's an arsey fucker. He's like every minor indiscretion, every leaf out of place is cause for such rage that you just wouldn't want to be within a 20-mile radius of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. He's a bad man. He's evil, Hayden, in the morning.
Yeah. Don't catch me in the first hour of me waking up, or 2 hours.
Yeah. I used to wake him up deliberately because it was funny. By throwing a pack of crisps in his face or a weapon or something like that, LARPing, because I clearly don't have any filter. So filters are facts. Anyway, let's continue.
Next stage of preparation.
Sorry, Dave. They're not because I'm actually going to be. Well, actually, yeah, they are actually for fags because I've got filter tips in my fag packet. So let's continue.
Next stage preparation. I would like Serrina to make 2 disguise rolls using the disguise kit, both at +20. One for herself and one for Plex.
Serrina, that's me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Plex is going to get disguised.
Serrina, nobility, coat sheet. What roll?
Disguise with a +20.
Getting some Chaos Cultist vibes off you now, Johnny. I like it.
Yeah, man. So anyway, can you hear me all right still?
Aha! That means a pass, yeah?
Yeah, and another one for Plex.
Oh, is it me who's rolling, or it's
no? It's Serrina doing it. Serrina's the disguise expert.
Mm-hmm.
Anything for the dark gods.
I live only to serve.
What's the other one? Right away, master.
Love the slaughter, relish the agony.
Yeah.
We will serve, and in return, grant us the power of the dark gods.
That was my personal favourite.
Have you got another roll for me, Hayden?
Oh yeah, if you want one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up now, Dave. I'm sorry.
Guys, yeah, +20.
Dave's getting annoyed. He's got that face of borderline annoyance.
Oh, can I use a fate point?
You can if you wish. Yeah.
Disguise. Let's do it. You don't want to go and look like Krusty, but you do.
All right.
There's no way you're disguising Plex. Have you seen him?
Right.
So I want you to tell me what these disguises are, Serrina. What is Serrina wearing? What is Plex wearing?
All right, where am I going first?
It's a mining facility.
Okay, Serrina is wearing the highest fashion mining gear. She's now equipped to the latest mining social gear.
I'm just getting a vision of like Zoolander, where he goes into the mine and he's like, "Everyone's watching, see what you will do," and it's all like super clean mining stuff with like 2 smears of like coal dirt like on his cheek, like proper just daft. That's what I'm seeing.
She has one strap buttoned up with her white top underneath, mining top, with a slight bit of dirt on her boob. You know what I mean? Like half done up on a dungaree mining kit.
Okay. Serrina, of course, has this fancy dress.
Yeah. Plex is wearing a sack.
A sack.
Yeah, that's all I've got for it.
That would explain the 2 degrees of failure. All right. So you still have your armor.
Are you sure this will work?
Hey, put a sack in it.
Right. So you still have your armor because Serrina's dress basically can turn into anything. And the sack, Plex can wear his Mechanicus robe, the armor layer under the sack. So this is going to be interesting. All right.
You go with that, okay? Sorry, Alan.
It's part of me said, "Oh, I should argue against this," and part of me said, "No, let's go with this." So, and that part of my subconscious won out over there.
All right. I just will apologise beforehand for doing this sack because I know it's.
I've told you. If I've told you once, I've told you a million times, Hayden. Don't apologise and then cackle while you apologise because it detracts somewhat from the apology.
Oh, that is
Just I'm sorry.
People might think you don't. People might think you're not sincere, Hayden, and that's like when you apologise, you really need to be sincere. So don't try not to.
No wonder everybody looks at me angrily when I say sorry.
It depends what you want from the apology. If it's to I don't know, it's what are you trying to achieve by the apology?
An angry, pissed off look.
That's all that will satisfy him when he apologises.
One of those.
I do not feel very well disguised.
One of those to me.
Okay, sorry, Dave.
It's all right. The next thing you need to decide. I know it is. That's why I made it just a combat mission. The next thing you need to decide is you're going to approach by ornithopter, flying along, but the mine is sort of halfway up a bit of an incline, out in the desert. So you're going to have to land some distance away and walk. You don't know what the mine looks like before you get there. You can't possibly see it before you get there, or you'll give away your approach. So what I need to know is, which direction do you want to approach from? North, south, east, west? It's up to you guys. You can decide as a group. You don't know what you're walking into, so...
I think we should, because we're disguised, I think we should just go for a head-on approach. Because we've got the disguise going on.
I mean, that is what you're going to do, but I need to know which direction you're coming from.
I mean, the most obvious direction that a brother that had been invited to attend a mine.
Which face of this mountain or whatever is the mine on?
Mm-hmm.
It's on kind of a plateau on the western side of the mountain.
So we'll approach from the west. Yeah,
approach from the west. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. It takes several hours to travel by rented ornithopter to the location of the mine, which is little more than a pit in the ground, which has been filled with rancid, acidic water through disuse. Plex flies the vehicle with ease, but as he approaches the site of the mine, he drops the vehicle low to the ground to give a stealthy arrival. You don't want Emil wondering why you're turning up in a rented ornithopter and not one of Emil's own vehicles. Plex, I would like you to make a piloting roll, please, at +20.
I know what we can, and I've already thought of an excuse. The excuse could be, they're in the because it'll make him sort of even more smug. This guy, and less suspecting if we say we had to rent one hire one because ours weren't working. Ours are in the shop at the minute, and he'll be like, "Oh, you haven't even
Falling on hard times.
fallen on hard times. Look at me, I've got a new mine." And then I'll be like, dead. You know what I mean? And that'll be it. And then we'll have to kill all his bodyguards and blow up his mine as well, just for the fun of it. Why not, eh?
Do you want me to talk to him?
Maybe not. Maybe not. It'd be better if we just overtook it.
Right. Plex lands the ornithopter out of sight. He's fairly certain he's kept it too low to be noticed on its approach. You travel the rest of the way on foot, moving with caution as you crest a hill and spy the rusted bulk of an old boring machine and pipelines which feed it fuel from a nearby tank. The machine itself seems to be inactive and looks like it has been for some time, and its drilling arm reaches down into a large crater in the earth. There's an acidic smell in the air. So, are you... I'm going to give you options here. Are you going to just brazenly walk in, or are you attempting any form of stealth?
Well, brazenly walk in.
Brazenly walk in. We're disguised, so I'm confident that
I've got deceive, disguise, and dodge, the 3 Ds. That means I'm great at dodgeball.
This is where we all get gunned down because they do some sort of genetic scan on us to make sure that we're the right people, and then we're like, if such a thing even exists. But I'm sure it does now because of our behaviour so far. But yes, let's see.
All right. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Johnny,
Yeah,
look at this. Well, Dave's thinking.
that's a nice
That's
handbag.
my man bag. Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm just saying
but,
that. No, it's nice.
Belt bag is perfect. You can get 2 or 3 beers in it.
That is a boon for any warrior on a large battlefield. Multiple beers. I need a mead bottle holster because I'm going to be ordering a case of mead again. Because why not?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
I could probably get 1 diagonally in mine.
That's enough. You only need 1 at a time. You need 1 in the bag and 1 in your hand.
I could lend you my drinks holder, which would hold it.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll do me.
Yeah, so Dave, I don't want to advance with the boys brazenly because I can't think of any good reason why they'd be following us around. So
yeah,
so we can. Yeah. I'll just stick them there for now. Out of sight for the time being.
Yep. You can make a stealth roll for them if you want.
The boys, eh?
Which would apply until I tell you otherwise. They get a plus 20 to stealth for their size as well.
Okay. 5 degrees success.
Okay. All right. So you arrive at this mine, and it is literally just a concentric series of rings that, as the earth has been bored out here, and there's a large hole in the middle, and you can see this machine that looks like it's the old mining machine. It's rusted and out of use, and the pool is that this machine, well, the hole that this machine's currently got its working end in, is full of this acidic water that's commonplace on Decilium. Like I said, this mine's been out of use for some time. Obviously, they're planning on dredging this hole, draining the water, and reopening the mine. So, Siegfried, this is your mission. How would you like to proceed?
I would like to swagger in, all cocky. Let me just have a look quick of the map. Okay. How would I like to proceed? Well, they're in a mine, so there must be only one way in and one way out, I would imagine. I'm assuming, but that's not necessarily the case. So I think we should
It's
just...
an open face mine. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
like
like
an
a-
underground mine.
Oh,
like a
right,
strip mine.
okay. Okay. I'd like to get my sniper rifle out.
Yep.
And take a shot at Emil. Just pop him off right now.
Okay.
But actually, no, I need to get closer so that I can be caught on CCTV. So no, I'd like to just make my way down towards Emil.
Remember, your rifle as well can be deconstructed and hidden within your overcoat that you have, and it can be assembled for a full action.
Yeah. I'm going to... I've got the overcoat on, so I'm going to assemble the... I'm just going to, like... Wait here a sec. I'm just going to... Wait here. I'm just going to assemble my rifle and then stick it under my coat. So
It's rather big. You'll struggle to keep it concealed. I'm not saying you'll fail, but it is quite a long-barreled sniper rifle.
All right, okay. I'll leave it for the moment then. I'd like to make my way down because I need to be in a position where I can be spotted. Ideally, I know it's not doesn't sound very subtle, but I just want to. So I want to. Hang on a second. Where's Siegfried? Is there any paths and stuff around here? Can I travel down these ledges or?
I mean, you could climb down the ledges, but it would be very unnoble-like, and there's potential for falling. But if you look, if you follow the map round, it does actually sort of descend in like, If you look to the south, where some tracks, to the south are some tracks. If you follow them that way, you can't miss the entrance.
Yeah. Okay. Let's so down. So head down basically. Follow me, boy. Follow me, people. And I'm just gonna walk walk casually around the edge, like.
Okay. You can all move. You're not in initiative or anything, so.
Nice day for a stroll, don't you think?
And as you get closer as well, you start to see there's a few guards, household guards of Lord Far's dotted around the area.
Do we know what they're equipped with and stuff? Are they
flame trooper?
Make an awareness test.
Okay.
Can I order the boys up round the north?
Yeah.
Try and keep them hidden. I want
to. Do I get a bonus for my sight? No, I don't. Do I? So I'm not particularly extra skilled. Yeah, pass.
You have got heightened senses, I think, haven't you?
Yes, sight, I think, isn't it?
That's 1 degree of success.
Yeah.
You see dotted around the area. There's half a dozen or so guards. And you do spot one of them has a flamethrower, a flamer. Lord Far, you can see stood near a platform looking down into the water, and he's talking to a gentleman with a shaved head next to him.
Okay.
And there's these troopers scattered about the place, but there's 2 guys stood near Lord Far and this bald-headed guy who look a bit meatier, a bit beefier. The rest of the guys are armed with look like quite high-tech lasguns, but these 2 bodyguard people, they're not. They both have a pistol and chainsword on their hips.
Nice. Okay. Oh, sword play. That sounds like fun. So we'll just make our way down towards them. I'm just going to say to is Jerry with us, or are they with his one-shot needler, or is that gone with Trantier?
Jerry is out with Trantier at the minute. We'll come to that in a bit.
I see. Okay, so that explains that. So that makes more sense, to be fair. Right. So I'm just going to say to what do you call it? To Thrax, is it?
Plex.
Plex. Plex, can you send your boys to go around the other side? I want them to create a diversion.
Understood. When?
Immediately.
Okay, so you want me to send the boys in right away?
I want you to send them to the. I want you to send them the north. So send them to the other flank. Basically, I want them to create a disturbance on the hills somewhere to make it look like there's. So when the shot is fired, it looks like it's been fired from somewhere else. Even though
Say
it's
the boys
blatant.
can't shoot. The boys can't shoot. They're just a bunch of rats.
I don't want them to shoot. All I want them to
Okay.
do is make it look like somebody's up there.
Okay, I'd like to bring the rats around to this place, please.
Okay. I'd like to make a awareness test for the boys, please.
Okay.
So sort of up here. Sort of
natural one, Dave.
Yep.
There we go. Perfect.
They see
Excellent.
far and wide.
So as the boys get round here, through their many eyes, Plex has picture-in-picture for all these many rats. You can also see what Jerry's doing right now. The boys see all these guards, and they see a closer view of the bald-headed man stood with Lord Farr, and he appears to have some cabling in the back of his head, snaking down into his tunic. He also appears to have some tattoos. I would like Plex to make a general intelligence roll, please. Okay, Plex doesn't know what these tattoos symbolize. There's something he hasn't seen before. What the boys also see is to the east of them is this large tank. Was perhaps once a fuel tank for the mining equipment. You can see the pipeline snaking down to the mining equipment. And standing on top, or rather laying on top, just keeping an eye over everything, there is another man who appears to have a rather large weapon. And I would like Plex to make another a tech use test, please. Plex.
It's going to be a sniper, isn't it? It's going to be a sniper just covering the area.
A natural 100.
Excellent.
Bait it.
Plex doesn't think it's a real weapon. Plex thinks it's a toy.
It's a prop. That's nothing more.
I'm gonna report in Siegfried. I'm gonna go. There is a fuel tank at the north and a man on top who has an imaginary weapon. Not even a real weapon.
I'm going to.
It looks like it's made of cardboard.
I'm going to ask Serrina to go and acknowledge Plex. That doesn't really make sense. Why would somebody be there with a non-real weapon? That makes no sense to me.
100% sure.
Any chance your boys could blow the fuel tank that's next to him?
They are only rats.
Okay. So this I'm going to turn to Serrina. But Serrina, can you do me a favour? Can you just sneak your way up towards where the boys are and get ready to blow that tank?
God,
but proceed with caution. Proceed with caution.
One thing that the boys see as well is various places on the mining equipment. There appears to be cameras looking down into the pit and covering with that natural one. Plex would be able to basically figure out that they cover a lot of the area in this depression and around the hole where the actual mining work takes place. So
sort of round where I'm sort of around this area here, basically.
Around the green water and a lot of the area around that. The cameras seem to cover all that.
Okay,
so the cameras.
I'll relay this as well to the others.
Okay. So what I'm going to suggest is basically, Serrina, I'd like you to take a flanking maneuver to the left, proceed with stealth, and head towards the location of this unarmed man. There is a fuel tank there, and I'd like you to blow it on my command. I'll give you a code word.
Can you ping on the map for me, Johnny?
It's going to be... No, can Alan ping on the map because he's done the awareness natural one, hasn't he?
I'm pinging on it now. Can you see? So you're where are you? I don't even see Serrina. Actually.
I was going around the other way.
It's basically at I'd say 1 o'clock, Hayden.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
So it'll be about here, won't it? Somewhere here.
That's
Well,
more
here.
like 11:30.
All right, sorry, mate. About here. What
here.
angle's your clock at?
Here.
Well, 1 o'clock.
It's here.
Yeah.
That's not 1 o'clock. That's 2
12,
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
No, that's 2 o'clock. This is 12 o'clock. That's 1 o'clock.
Hold on, 12 o'clock
And that's
is
2 o'clock.
12 o'clock is here at due north.
Look, are you using a digital watch or something, Alan?
I'm not going to argue with you. I don't want to argue about telling time. I'm not going to go there tonight.
We should have learned this at junior school, right? So 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Let us agree.
3
Let us
o'clock.
agree
3
to
o'clock.
disagree.
I mean, I would say 3 o'clock is due east.
I know I'm right. So
Well, we don't.
yeah, it is. 3 o'clock's due east. 2
Yeah.
o'clock's there. 1 o'clock's there. All right, maybe it is 1 o'clock. Maybe it's half one.
Head up this
Let's
way,
go for half
Serrina,
one.
and you'll be able to see when you get there where you're aiming
Yeah.
for.
All right.
There's a couple of rocks directly
okay.
north ahead of you. Hide in the rocks directly north.
Yeah,
And then have a close
yeah.
look.
Just retrace your steps. 'Cause I'm going to relay these orders before everybody sort of starts manoeuvring about. Okay.
There's a blue thing around here. Where am I off? Oh my god.
I'll go alone. You know, I mean, I'll go alone. It'll be less. It'll be disarming for my brother in inverted commas to see me appear alone.
And I'm going to say to Siegfried, I'm going to go, I do not think this sack is a very good disguise. I will stay back.
Yes, that would be a good idea. You stand behind these barrels over here if you could, and do your thing with the boys.
Okay, I'm going to head back here, take cover. I'd like to draw my autogun. Is it autogun? Las carbine, is it? No, it's
yeah.
What's he got? I've got. Hang on a sec. Oh, that's Jerry. Hang on a sec. I'll draw the Las carbine and I'll aim it down at the flame trooper, Dave.
All right.
Very good. Very good. So Siegfried is just going to walk around here. Continue just strolling at a normal pace, if that's all right, if that's acceptable.
Okay. Everyone make an awareness test again, please.
Okay. So I've got enhanced senses sight, haven't I? So does that give me a +10? Is it?
I did it 1 degree of success at a test of 13.
I'm going to hang on a second. I don't have any fate, do I? Or do I?
Or do you?
You should have.
Well,
I think.
I'm not going to use it yet because I might need it to live. So,
all right. So
I'm going to save it.
Who's this doppelganger who's replaced Johnny? He's showing caution. Makes no sense.
Serrina, as you stroll around to the north here and you get near the boys, you see this guy standing on top of the fuel tank, and he's watching you. And you see he's got his hand to his ear, and he's speaking. And down in the pit, you see Lord Emil Farr and the bold gentleman turn and look straight up to where you are. They've obviously become aware that you're there.
Okay, my face before this was covered with a scarf.
Okay,
yeah, well,
so
what would have a disguise anyway? So
at this point, I'm going to assemble my sniper rifle. Okay.
Is it my turn, or do I just know this that everybody's aware of me now?
Guys, I love to mess the game a little bit, but you are supposed to get yourself seen, aren't you, Johnny?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so hang on, I won't bring out the sniper rifle. Yeah.
So you can carry on moving about if you want. If you want to go anywhere else.
Go and just go and speak to your brother.
Yeah, I'll just be. How does his brother speak? Basically,
You've met him. You know roughly how he speaks. He's just a very haughty lord. But at the end of the day, you don't have the mimic skills. So it's going to be apparent very quick that you're not who you say to be. But at the end of the day,
it doesn't matter.
That's not what matters. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got my sword on my hip and stuff as well. I've got my pistol, haven't I, as well? So, so I'm just going to head down and just wave as I approach.
Okay. Okay.
Can I?
Just not say anything. Just wave. Okay. And I'm just going to speak into my thing, and I'm just like, on my command, below that tank. Not a moment sooner. When I say now, you will blow the tank. If you'd be so kind.
Okay.
All right.
And when I'm here, I'm gonna say, Thrax, take out that flame trooper. When I say now.
1 minute. Let me see what weapon I have. I don't know.
It would do you well to aim, Thrax. If you just aim on that flame trooper and take him down, that'd be swell.
I'm going to have to take aim on pistol.
Okay. Excellent stuff.
You're drawing your pistol, Serrina?
Yeah.
And aiming with it?
Yeah.
Everyone roll initiative.
Okay, cool. So my initiative is doubled, isn't it? So
yeah.
Let's shoot. Initiative. Is it agility bonus, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 8. Yeah, 8. So D10 plus 8, is it?
This is doing my fucking head in. Why does it keep doing this? I was doing this last night. I add stuff into the turn order, nothing happens, and then I do it again. And
yeah. Can I use a fate point on my initiative roll? Is that acceptable?
So if you do that, Johnny, that, it gives you a 10 rather than a reroll.
Right, I'll do that then. So, okay, so I'll do that to get the 10. So I've got 18 for my initiative.
So what's Serrina got?
7 in total.
The boys?
The boys have 4.
I think the boys are going to get chewing. It makes sense for them to get chewing on the older sniper.
So what was Plex? 10?
Plex was 10, yes.
Okay.
I think maybe hold the boys back actually and just blow that tanker, because I think that'd just be spectacular.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest threat to the boys are obviously the flame trooper and the explosion.
Yeah.
So, anything that's kind of blast, I think they're going to be vulnerable to.
Absolutely. So, yeah, just keep them back.
That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? 6 for these guys. What did you end up with in total, Siegfried? You got
18.
A 10.
Because I use a fate point, yeah.
Uh-huh.
For that, because it's a good time to use a fate point with initiative. But I just wanted to get close enough to the cameras to be able to see me, that's all.
1 minute. How many fate points have I got?
All right.
By the way, I did actually want to assemble a sniper rifle because it's probably comms anyway. The fact that he's saying so, I did want to have my sniper rifle just casually slung down by my hip as if I was on a hunting trip. and a big smile on my face.
That would absolutely change everything that's happened so far.
Let's not do that then.
Because they've been watching you approach, thinking you're just Lord Far's brother, whereas if you're carrying a sniper rifle, they would have been a bit suspicious.
Yeah, of course. So I'm not going to sniper rifle.
It only takes a turn. Only takes a turn to assemble it. There are some rocks over there you could get behind.
Yeah, I'm just going to. Oh, totally sorry. I've got to tie my shoelace.
What's that behind you?
Okay, so Serrina draws her pistol, and you hear the voice of the guard on top of the tower, on top of the tank, who yells, "Gun! Gun! Gun!"
Oh my god, intense music.
Siegfried, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll be like, as this is happening, I'm just going to sort of slowly, because I don't think they just target his brother. So where am I? Hang on a second. Just let me have a look. Okay. So there's a rock. I'm just going to get down behind this rock here.
Okay, so you want to scrabble down that, do you?
No, I'll get to this rock here. I'm just going to run to this rock here.
All right. Okay.
Okay, and get behind that and just get down behind there. Like,
okay, so you're crouching down behind that, taking cover.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, excellent. It's Lord Far. Lord Far looks round, and he doesn't seem to see Siegfried running over there. And he points up at the ridge where Serrina is. And then he begins to move. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, that's the wrong game. We start again. 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Begins to walk this way. It's the troopers.
Cool.
2, 3. This one runs up to Lord Far, takes him by the hand. He's got his gun held up at in one hand, pointing towards the ridge where Serrina is. And he grabs hold of Lord Far's arm. The second guy, let me just add something.
Dave, I know it's really cool, but can I just say that I hate dynamic lighting because I can't see an overall view of the battlefield. But anyway, I understand.
That's exactly the point of dynamic lighting, John.
I know, Dave. Sorry, I just wanted to get it out of my system. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
It does suck when you're like playing and you can't see what's going on because
it's
I know how you feel.
Yeah,
that's literally the point of it. That's
I know it is.
What it's for.
It's to add realism because you wouldn't know where you'd have a rough idea where people are, but you wouldn't know where everybody. You won't be able to see everywhere at once. So yeah. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
no, we are not. Only Dave can see the whole map.
I can't even see the whole map because I tend to just look at bits of it at once.
Do you use dynamic lighting for the MP, like not the NPCs, but the your buddies, basically?
I don't use the dynamic lighting, but I do have their vision turned on so I can tell what they can and can't see.
Oh, right, okay, that's fair enough, cool.
Yeah, I don't have the dynamic lighting on because there's no point. I can see the whole map anyway, but...
Okay.
But yeah, if I highlight one of my NPCs and press Control L, it shows me what they can and can't see.
Cool.
Okay, that guy moves to there. This guy is gonna 1, 2, 3. He moves into cover here. The flame trooper, I believe, cannot see Serrina from where he is down here.
Yeah.
He doesn't know Siegfried's where he is, though, does he? Or does he?
He has seen Siegfried, yeah. And he's going to move back down to here. Get a bit of cover off this.
You better run.
And that trooper's already got him. The heavy...
It's not a real gun.
Drops to the floor. Braces his heavy stubber.
Oh, fucking hell. Just blow up that tank.
Plex.
Okay, so remind me how it works. Do I have to give the boys orders if I want them to do stuff? How does it work, please?
They
Or
will.
do they...
For half an action, you can order them, and they will continue to carry that action out until you give them another one.
Okay, I'm going to take a half action to command the boys, and my... what I want to do is to flank this tank, go around, and kind of come back to out here. So I want to give them a move command, basically.
Yep. Okay.
I can't ping where I want them to go. But yeah. So I want basically them to run around to the east side of the map.
Yeah. There's no need to make a roll for that. They'll just do that.
Okay, so let's make a move, yeah? So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so I'm just going to bring them around the other side in a flanking maneuver.
Okay.
And then with the other half action, I'd like to shoot at the... what's my line of sight like for the two guys, the flame trooper and the trooper? Say these guys have both got cover from Plex, please.
Let's have a look. No, you've got an elevated position. They don't get cover from anything for you.
Cool.
Okay, I guess we'll go for the flame trooper then. We'll do. I already had an aim on him, so I'll just do a single shot.
Yeah.
So a single shot, aim 30. It's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. Just a second to make a note of something. All right. He's going to try and dodge, which he does not. So that's 9 damage.
Excellent stuff. Is there a special? Is it especially easy to hurt people with flame weapons on account of the volatility?
No, flame weapons.
No.
You just don't roll to hit with flame weapons.
Yeah.
Your target gets to try and dodge, but you don't have to roll to hit with them.
No, I mean when they're being targeted themselves, because like they might have a fuel tank, or is it just a?
Yeah, if you wanna do a cold shot to
a
tank, then you could do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 9. So 3, 6, 3. Okay, so this guy, the flame trooper, takes 3 wounds. As Plex opens up from his concealed position. Next up, it's the bald-headed man.
Oh dear, Psycho. Psycho Mike from Mars.
I feel like there's some bold discrimination going on, you know. Didn't the word bold.
Look, not all bald is psychers. It's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's,
I think people can have hair and be a psycho too.
yeah, you can have that, but mostly it's bald. No, it's not bald people. No,
You are right, but in this case, this psyker is bald. There we go. He fails to cast his psychic power.
God for that.
He's going to draw his pistol.
Maybe he should have grown his hair.
And he's going to move. Oh no, he can't do both. He's just going to draw
Lesson
his
learned.
pistol. It's Serrina.
Serrina is
Now.
going to shoot the fuel can thing guy stood on in hopes to detonate it.
Okay.
I hope it does, otherwise we're fucked.
I've taken aim, so I've got half aim and then a shot, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it a large Dave? Is the thing a large target? Because that would give him an extra bonus, wouldn't it?
It is a large target. Yeah, it's very big.
Oh,
So,
what more pluses then?
so
No, full
yeah.
aim.
full aim, single shot, range, and a plus 20 for the size because it is very big. So plus 60.
Wow.
There you go. It's a solid plan.
Is there any weak points I can see on it?
What do you know about Prometheum tanks?
That they could. That
Go pop.
They hold for heat.
like matches. Yeah, you don't hold hold matches near them.
Yeah, I mean, Serrina's not the sort of person that would know about weak spots on Prometheum tanks, but
No.
Hit it.
You've
really
hit it.
Well.
It's going to dodge.
Okay.
It fails to dodge.
Oh. Get off its stands.
Roll damage.
Alright. Come on, Serena. This is your time to shine.
I'm just going to go and feed the mutt.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
Is it proceeding as you had expected, Dave?
Well, it usually does.
See, not all psychos are bald.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen my hair lately, Johnny?
Oh yeah, actually. There you go. One of us. You keep coming back to it, Dave. You keep coming back to it, whether you deny it or not. Right.
Okay. You shoot the tank, and the las blast from this las pistol ricochets off the steel flank of it. It's the bodyguard's turn.
Does he look anything like Kevin Costner? Yeah. Yes.
No, not at all.
Oh,
the
right.
First,
Okay.
first
Not
one.
very
Both
good
of the bodyguards move over here, and they both draw their pistols. And then it's the boys.
Still creeping over being able to play Cletus. People been looking forward to playing him for ages.
Yes.
Ridiculously long time. And I love the way you received me, Johnny. You fed me half a meal. Made me think of people.
Well, that's it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for. That and the no, that's not entirely what was going through Courtney's mind at that time. To be honest, it was...
Yeah. 4 hands, prehensile tails, multiple appendages.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's sort of what she was thinking. Yeah, that's how I'm going to play her anyway, because it's going to be exciting that way. I think more exciting to play that way.
Honestly, like if we go down that route, I've got a really messed up sex game routine we can do using our psychic powers.
Holy shit!
Yeah. It'll be well funky.
Awesome.
Oh shit!
You just revealed something.
Oh, I'm too drunk. Yeah, shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, loose lips.
Sink ships. No, loose lips give my player clues to not get killed by a psychic lizard man.
Shush.
All right, Alan. It's the boys. So the boys moved on their turn. You should have really waited until this moment to move the boys, but it doesn't matter.
No worries. I just want to tell Hayden that I don't trust him.
Shouldn't.
Okay, so the boys move. So
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
now we go to turn
I'm only
2.
joking. I'm only joking. I just,
Who
of
is
course.
working? Siegfried.
Okay. My sniper rifle is not assembled yet, is it? Or is it assembled?
No, it's not yet.
I'm going to just assemble that. I'll be like, and then say my A quickly. I'll be like, now.
Okay.
I take it the fuel tank didn't go up.
No, it ricocheted off the armor. His puny las pistol just bounced off the steel
Oh
hide.
no! I didn't anticipate that you wouldn't have anything that could
We
not
didn't
damage
think
it.
it through.
Well, Siegfried, I'd like you to make an agility roll at a plus 30, please. It's very, very difficult to fail this assembling the rifle because you've done it this many times. No, it's Siegfried.
Didn't think it through.
Agility roll at plus 30. Oh, I can shoot it.
This is like
It's all right.
this is like a canny operation.
Yep.
No, it's going to be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I don't assemble my rifle. It's a natural 100. It falls apart in my hand. It turns to cake.
It's not. It's a
It
15.
turns. Oh, thank goodness for that. There you go. 5.5 degrees of success. I think that's a pretty pretty comprehensive assemble.
Slap the rifle together in record time. You feel quite smug with yourself.
Damn, I'm good. just say it over the comms. Damn, I'm good.
What a guy.
Lord Farr has heard the first shot. He begins to quicken his pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he starts to climb over these pipes. Gets to about there. The troopers. First trooper does have a bead on Serrina there. Not very good angle, though. But he's going to snap a shot off at Serrina with a half aim. So that's a 10, 20, 30.
Is he snapping one? Dave, is he snapping one off or pinching one off?
Crimping one off.
Crimping one off. Oh, very good. That's new.
That's the hit on Serrina.
Crimp off. I just, anytime I hear the word crimp, I just think of the Mighty Boosh. Every time.
Serrina, that's a hit on you. Would you like to dodge?
Oh, it's got dodge.
No.
I think she has got dodge.
Oh, she does. Let's do it.
She's got skills, man. She got good skills.
Not
Okay.
skillful enough.
What's her armor on her head? I don't think
Three.
she has any, does she? Oh, she does, yeah. It's got the cowl. Okay, so that's 6. Yeah, a shot ricochets off Serrina's cleverly disguised armor / outfit that can turn into any outfit she wants. She is aware she's being shot at, of course. The next trooper, who is all the way down here, slithers down the embankment, trying to get into the fight. He falls prone on his face at the bottom of the embankment. The flame trooper
Trips over him and bursts into flames.
Yeah. Does he fail an agility test and accidentally fall in a flamethrower nozzle and then inflate himself into a giant ball that then explodes in fire?
Yes.
No, he takes aim at Serrina. He can't really see her, but he knows she's there from the other trooper shooting at her. He's got his flamer pointed up at this part of the ridge where Serrina is.
Does he know there's a Prometheum tank up there? Or is she
Nowhere
quite
near
far
him.
from it?
Yeah, it's quite far from it. He's holding his action.
Okay.
Can I say something at the end of my turn?
Yep.
Las pistols have no effect on the cops.
Got any grenades?
No, I've checked.
Who doesn't bring grenades to an assassination?
Not all nobility carry grenades, Siegfried.
I do not have any grenades.
That's a fail for you, Thrax. Next time, bring the grenades. As he's assembling his rifle, he's like, for goodness, for the throne's sake, bring the grenades.
Well, at least 3 grenade bikes.
I'm working with amateurs. You know what I mean? You just can't get the staff these days, and he just like pulls the bolt on his rifle and prepares to fire.
They need C4 rats, really. They're a bit weak. Yeah, they need a couple of
Yeah. Splat rats, basically. Splat rats.
Yeah, splat the rat.
Frag rats, basically. Yeah.
What's
That'd be good.
what's Serrina's toughness? Is it 3?
3.
Serrina takes 4 wounds as the heavy stubber opens up on her and clips her. The full auto burst mostly goes wide, but 1 round hits her.
That's lucky.
4 wounds.
That is lucky as fuck.
Updated on my character sheet.
Okay. It's Plex.
Okay, I'm going to use a half action to order the boys to charge Lord Farr, mob him. I'll use my other half action to take a single shot at the flame trooper.
Okay.
Single shot, plus 10.
Yep. You'd also get a +10 for the range, I think.
It's still a miss.
Okay. Okay, so that's a miss. The Psyker starts to see the las fire coming down the ridge from Plex. And he's going to...
Rolls. Wishful thinking. That's not good. That's not good at all.
He's going to hurl a force bolt at Plex.
Shit.
He misses. It slams into the side of the barrel next to you. Takes a massive chunk out of the barrel. Luckily, there's nothing in the barrel.
I was about to say, can I just check whether there's any of these are full of promethium or anything?
Yeah, there's nothing in that particular barrel. It's Serrina.
Okay.
Serrina's gonna.
We didn't think it through.
She's gonna charge the heavy stubber guy.
He's up on top of the tank, so you'd have to climb up the ladder.
I'm just gonna message. I'm just gonna say back to Thrax. I'm like, Thrax, deactivate your anxiety chip for God's sake. It's not the time or the place.
My name is Plex.
Sorry, Plex. You're all the same to me.
Can I shoot?
You all look like you cogs.
Bloody cog boys, you all look alike.
Can I shoot the heavy stubber's ammo box?
You can try. Yeah, it'll be a cold shot.
I feel a little bit bad for my cogboy racism there. I do apologise, start character for that. Sorry.
Single shot, aim, range, cold shots, a +10.
You got nothing to apologise for, Johnny. It's not as bad as
I shouldn't, but I am. So
you can't possibly need more whiskey, Johnny.
He can't dodge because he's prone. Roll damage.
Clipped his ammo box. Alright, I really don't want to press the button on the weapon. I always think it's.
Why don't you hex your own?
There you go.
Your own roll.
I didn't say it. It's bad that time.
I would ignore that. Yeah, you blast the side off the ammo box.
Does it explode in his face?
It doesn't explode, but the ammo begins to fall out. It's on a belt inside the box, and it all starts to become unravelled and
that's good.
Starts to hang out of the gun.
That's a good thing.
It's the bodyguards next.
Have a damage to direct feed to it now, because that's what I was able to do.
12, 13. You don't know just yet. Sorry, that's not what that guy's going to do at all. He's going to draw his chainsword and go 1, 2, 3, 4. The other guy's going to do the same.
Yeah, it's trying to break his feed of ammunition to the weapon. So I'll be able
you've definitely done something to it because you've shot the side off the box and the ammo is spilling out. It's the boys.
That could maximise the chance of jamming because you need to have a steady flow of for battle-fed weapons. Says the man assembling German MMG teams.
Okay, I'll charge these two guys here, but I'm going to focus an attack on Far.
All right, I'm just going to move you because you kind of stood on them at the minute. There you go.
No worries.
I read a really sorry to interject. I read a really interesting book on a frontline soldier in the German frontline soldier, and he was actually part of a machine gun team. So there's all sorts of factors that can go into fucking up machine gun fire, like having to change the barrel because it gets too hot, like jams, all sorts of things, like the belt not being fed in right, all sorts of stuff that can go wrong with machine guns. So anyway, carry on. Sorry. Just like to bore you with my regale you with my fascinating tales of historical reading. Continue. Sorry.
So the boys are charging Lord Farr.
Is it plus 20 for a charge? Do you get plus 10 for a single strike or not?
Just get the plus 20 for a charge.
20, okay.
Okay, that's a hit. Lord Farr's going to try and dodge, which he does not.
Oh no! When I rolled damage, it had a flood. It's had a syntax error, so I don't know what's the damage on the boys' players.
Ooh, that's a good question. It should work. Let's have a look.
Come up on the.
Oh yeah, damage is variable. So at the moment they're a full pack. It's down the bottom in your notes. It's 1d10 -2, then plus their strength. So it's basically 1d10, and the pen is d5. It's a random d5. Okay, it's 4. All right. They do 1 wound to Lord Farr as they begin to gnaw at his legs and ankles.
Slow burn.
Let's just try and stop him getting away to start with. So
Yeah, okay. Lord Von Morton.
Okay. So I'm going to casually, with a giant grin on my face, bring the sniper rifle up and rest it on the thing. Now that's, and then take a shot at the psyker.
All right.
Okay. So
you are at short range.
Is the psyker? Hang on a second. Let me just see. Is he in front of the Lord's fucked off, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a shot. I can't see the flame trooper, can I? Or can I?
You can probably just see his head from where he is.
Yeah, I'll take a cold shot to the head. Can I take a half aim? Is that possible, or is that
sure.
too much? I'll take a half aim shot, cold shot to his head.
Half aim, single shot, range is plus 30.
Very short.
And then -20 for cold shot. I don't think you've got thingy, have you?
What's thingy?
The thing that
So
lets
plus 10,
you change your cold shot penalty. Yeah, it's plus 10.
Okay, let's do this.
It's a miss.
Damn it.
Do you
Damn
have
it.
any negators with your skills?
I have a. Do I have a sight? I have a sight on it, don't I? I have a sight.
Yeah,
crack shot. What about that?
And marksman. You must have marksman, don't you? So that would be an extra plus, wouldn't it?
He doesn't have marksman. Crack shot increases your critical damage.
No. Yeah.
I think I've gone for that.
Lightning reflexes? No, that doesn't do anything.
That's definitely a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. Okay, I'll go for a miss. Just takes the heat off Serrina.
You would have actually got another plus 10, but it would still be a miss.
Okay. Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Okay. At this point, the flame trooper who's been holding his action sees the muzzle burst from the rocks, and he turns his flamer on you, blasts the flamer towards you. Would you like to dodge?
I would. Back down into the rock if I can. So, hang on a second. Catch shoot. Agility. So dodge is decent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you duck down as these flames. You feel the heat as the flames lick over the rocks. They don't hurt you. Lord Farr
Yay.
begins to scream and start trying to stamp on the boys. He screams like a girl, and he misses all of the boys.
This is too good.
The trooper.
Much too good.
The
I don't know
trooper.
how we're going to explain that. I know we're trying to set this up, but I don't quite know how they're going to explain the pack of rats.
Just trust in the madness
That's just a detail. That's a detail, man.
that is a Von Morton operation. Just trust in the madness.
It's
all going to end well. It'll all end in them dying.
This
horribly.
trooper moves out of cover, stands near the flame trooper, to try and get a bead on where Siegfried is. The other trooper picks himself back up.
Do I have a grenade?
2, 3.
Did I bring a grenade when I was whinging about grenades? Probably not, actually. No,
ironic.
Quiet, you. Got a lighter.
The flame trooper again pumps ignited promethium into Siegfried's position, and Siegfried has already dodged this turn.
Okay.
So that's 2.
I'm gonna.
4.
I
What's
get
your
to burn to
armor
a
on your
crisp.
body?
Okay, it is. Okay. My armor on my body is 4 mesh.
Okay, so that's
Toughness is 3.
toughness is 3. The flames lick over the rocks and dance across your suit and your clothing. They begin to burn your clothing, but your armor takes the brunt of it, and it doesn't harm you.
Excellent.
The last trooper, he's going to start trying to attack these rats.
The
Drops
heat
his
is.
lasgun.
I'm just going to say over the comms. The heat is on, gentlemen. The heat is on.
Drops his lasgun and draws a
As this
baton, which
happens.
he hits the boys with. Would the boys like to dodge?
Certainly would. They don't have dodge. But I'll make a roll.
Still
anyway.
try.
Nope.
Okay, 2. That's 5. What's their toughness?
1, is it? 1.
Okay, so 4. So their numbers are reduced by 4 as he starts smacking rats. So there's now 16 rats.
So did they start at full health? Because or have you already changed it? Because I'm at 16 already.
They should be on full.
Yeah. So 16, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The heavy trooper fires at Serrina again. This time he doesn't have an aim. So he's just at -10. Plus 10. So straight ballistic skill. He sprays another burst at Serrina. And Serrina, you can see the belt of the ammunition chattering and wobbling around as the ammo's drawn in. And it's going a bit wild, a bit all over the place.
I would like it.
Plex.
Okay, I'm going to
Continue.
take.
Sorry, no, I'm gonna go for a wee. I'll be back in a second.
I'm going to do a semi-automatic burst on the flame trooper.
Okay. So it'll be a straight ballistic skill, but you get a +10 for range. And it's also a miss.
I'm going to use a fate point, please.
All right.
Oh, still a miss.
Okay. It's the Psyker next. The Psyker's gonna 1, 2, 3 to here, and he's gonna try and cast a power again. Fails. And then it's Serrina. I'm just gonna grab a beer while Hayden's away.
Never fear, I have returned.
Well
all
played.
is well.
My morale is bolstered, sir, by your presence.
Well, I try and inspire those under my jurisdiction.
Yeah,
I am the inspirer.
this
in the
mission's been a
spire.
riot. Inspirer, very good.
Very good. It's like the punishment never ends. So let's do
It's
this.
the gift that keeps on giving.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Speaking of which, is it my turn?
No, it's Hayden.
Okay, because I was going to go the gift that keeps on giving, and then go present, and then fire. You know what I mean? Because it's like present, isn't it? Sorry, just to continue the puns. Didn't flow quite as well as I'd liked, but I'm going to do it anyway. My turn.
Well, you have to persevere. Sometimes you have to force those puns in, don't you?
You do. You really need to shoehorn them in there because otherwise they get like left behind. You know, they get overlooked, and that's unforgivable. So,
Okay, Hayden, it's Serrina's turn.
Okay, Serrina. Well,
work your magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just charge. Fucking kill him.
Yeah.
He's up a ladder. That's the problem. It's quite hard to charge up a ladder.
Am I out of sight though at the bottom of the ladder?
Yeah, if you're right at the bottom of the ladder, he's going to struggle to shoot you, isn't he? Because he's prone at the minute. So.
Yeah,
exactly.
So,
yeah.
So I'll just move to there this turn.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Has Serena got any? Oh, sorry. I can't. That's meta. No, sorry. I'll stop myself there. My bad.
What were you going to ask? I'll tell you if it's meta.
No. What I was going to say. No. I was going to make a suggestion, but I'm not going to do it because it's cool. I'll tell you after Hayden's done what he's going to do. But it's very action movie-ish and quite good. So, but it would. It's all dependent on whether you're wearing some sort of gloves that would protect you from heat.
She is wearing a full bodysuit that looks like any item of clothing she wants.
Very good.
These two bodyguards rush into Serrina. They don't charge because they didn't have a straight line on her, but they have closed the gap. Boys, it's the boys.
Okay, I'm going to do a all-out attack on Far.
Okay. He's going to try and dodge. No, he continues to scream like a girl, squealing at the sight of all these rats.
Straight D10.
Oh, it should.
1. Now, presumably they do not have any fate points. So yeah, 1.
All right. What's the app, please? It might make a difference.
Might it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll the app.
Okay.
1 damage with 2 pen.
Yep. Okay. Turn 3. Lord von Morton.
Okay, I'm going to go present like that. And is the hang on, is there any way I can shoot? Hang on, I'm going to shoot the flame guy again. Is he still in the open?
Yeah, he's still stood in the open.
Is he actually in the open or is he in cover?
Well, he's got a bit of cover off the ridge. You can shoot him normally, and if you hit his head, fine. If you hit anywhere else, he'll get extra armor basically off the ridge. Right.
Okay. So I'm going to take the. I'll go for the cold shot to the head again because it's. I really want to pop this guy. So I'm going to take a half aim, so plus 20. So
yep, half aim, single shot, accurate range, 20 for cold shot.
Yeah.
That is just a hit.
Yes. Oh.
He's going to try and dodge.
Sneaky. Don't
she
you
does not.
dare, you flaming bastard.
Just 1d10, unfortunately, Johnny. Just 1 damage dice. You don't get anything for accurate.
It's okay. It's a sniper rifle, isn't it? So
yeah.
Just 1d10. Sorry, I'm just going down to it. Oh, I miss having a decent sniper rifle. If only I hadn't been caught in some fucking Wraithbone when I was trying to shoot a servitor that didn't even need to be shot because he was just trying to rescue Mesmeron from a self-induced coma. So right, so
So
let's do.
he was saying it was needless to lose your.
It was needles to say I had the last laugh. So no.
All right.
Okay,
So that's 9 minus his toughness is 6. You do 6 wounds to the flame trooper. You see this shot gouges out the side of his head, takes a chunk out of his skull, and he stumbles. He looks really rough right now.
Good.
Lord Farr continues trying to stomp on rats. He misses. The trooper over here. 1, 2, 3. Takes aim at Von Morton.
Mhm.
The other trooper, wherever he is, he's still running around here. He's going to actually start running now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He comes here and he starts to bring his lasgun up to Blair. Blair? He brings his lasgun to Tony Blair.
It needs to be done. Somebody has to. Somebody has to bring him down because
I would.
Yeah. Fucking war criminal. I saw that on the on the news. Like people signed a petition. They were like, "Fucking Sir Tony Blair, he's a fucking war criminal, a war profiteer." Just fuck, how? But then again, they gave a knight to Jimmy Savile, so it just tells you everything you need to know about the system.
Obama got the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that. To be honest, I believe that Obama deserved the Nobel Peace Prize. I would actually
look into it, mate. He's no good boy. Trust me.
They're all naughty boys. They're all naughty boys.
They're all naughty presidents.
They're all naughty presidents. If you give somebody that much power and you've got an army you've got all these generals baying for blood, it's like, oh, can we go to war? Can we go to war? It's like, oh, just set the dogs on them. You know what I mean? Just so we don't have to fucking feed them or like to clean the poop off the fucking White House lawn. You know what I mean?
You know that
unleash the dogs of war.
Donald Trump was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize because he was the only president in American history that didn't declare war on anyone. However, he caused such chaos in his own country. Also, did you know Kim Jong-un nominated himself for the Nobel Peace Prize?
That's some big balls there. Some big balls.
I am dictator. I am peaceful.
You've got to admire the fucking the shit not giving a fuck. Yes, like I'm the least peaceful, one of the least peaceful people in the world. I oppress my people, but
he was
the people are peaceful.
He was genuinely surprised that they didn't accept his nomination because in his country, what he says goes. So he thinks that he has the same power in other countries. It's amazing.
No,
Siegfried, could you dodge, please? The flame trooper is lighting you up again.
I will do it. And could I quick draw a IO stick and try and get a light off it?
Ooh.
I'll tell you what, we'll see what the dodge is, and then I'll tell you if you
All
can
right,
do
then. All right, give me a good roll. Come on.
No, you try to, but you kind of just have your pack of IO sticks is incinerated as you pull it out of your pocket. Remove them from your inventory.
Right, I'll do you for that. Fuck's sake, I tried to be smooth. Every time I try and do something cool, it's like ends in character death. Or
Dice God say no.
The dice God say no.
Siegfried, this time your armor does not protect you so well from the flames.
Okay.
You take 6 wounds.
Okay.
It's time to. I would also like to make
see if I'm on fire.
Test. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can not be set on fire. It's a standard agility, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, don't set yourself on fire, Siegfried.
Ooh.
Oh.
You are currently aflame.
This is the perfect time to inject myself with all the stims I've got going and just charge. Flame grilled. Brother aside.
The trooper does 4 wounds to the boys.
Oh, no.
I take 6 wounds, didn't I, Dave? So,
yep.
I'm going to have to inject myself with the chem rig and just do it because.
All right. We'll come to that in your turn. The heavy trooper stands up, gets up from prone, and he looks over and he sees the two bodyguards are trying to deal with Serrina. So he moves over to here, see what else he can do to help. Plex.
I'm going to comms into Siegfried. I'm going to go, the boy is taking heavy damage. Lord Far getting away.
I believe that you're panicking. Deactivate your panic chip, please.
Illogical. I'm going to take.
No, you know what's illogical? You are questioning orders on a mission of utmost importance. I will have you reprogrammed on our return if you do not follow my orders to the letter. That. And by the way, I need you to requisition me some IO sticks. Mine have just been incinerated.
I'm going to take a half-aimed single shot at the flame trooper, please.
Okay. So range, half aim, single shot, plus 30. That's a hit. He's going to try and dodge you, which he does not. Or does he? No, he does not. Roll damage, please. Oh, 6.
6 with a pen of 1.
So that is... Yeah, that's 1 wound, which is just enough. The flame trooper drops dead.
Excellent stuff. Yes, good.
You're panicking. I'm not panicking.
I'm just going to comments back. Illogical. Like... Fucking. And then, like, turn off the comms and go, fucking cock boys. And then turn it back on again.
Okay, the Psyker casts power with the perils.
No, I'm griefing you, Alan. I'm sorry. I do love you very much. So,
Johnny, you're not causing me any grief whatsoever. On the contrary, I love you too. So don't stress it. Like, honestly, seriously, don't stress. I don't give a fuck about this shit in the game, man. It's like it's all.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to take offense if you're a cog racist as Von Morton. That doesn't bother me. It's the opposite of bothering me. I find it funny. So. Got nothing to worry about, man.
We've got to remember that Siegfried is just a charmless twat. So that's all you need to know about Siegfried.
Just a charmless psychopath. So
just a charmless a charmless man. Ask Transia, she'll tell you. He's been failing to do anything useful with Transia for so long now. It's just not even worth it anymore.
The Psyker casts his power. He casts Psychic Shield. Then he had a Psychic Phenomena, which roll as a Perils. And the Perils is locked in. The power cages the Psyker's mind in an ethereal prison. The Psyker falls to the ground in a catatonic state. So he's cast his power, but he's just on the floor.
Can you play? Can you play that song "Road Rage" by Catatonia?
I hate that song where she's like, "Road rage." Stop being so fucking Welsh, for God's sake. Serrina, it's your turn.
No, I work with a guy that's Welsh, and the amount of sheep-based insults that are hurled at him are tantamount to racism, I suppose.
What about racism? Nobody counted in the ginger, the Welsh.
You know what? I was working one day.
Harshly treated as well, you know.
Tell me if I'm being harsh or not. Like he said to me the other day, he was like, "Oh, you need to stack them in such and such an order." I was like, "I don't take orders from you. I take orders from my team leader." I was like, "If you got a problem, take it up with him. I don't give a fuck."
Textbook,
I just fucked. I was just like, "Yeah, complain to somebody who gives a fuck." I don't.
Don't talk to me.
I just follow orders, mate. I just pick them. You fucking deal with them, like, you know what I mean? And he was like, I was just like, honestly, I just don't have any time for these people.
Was he really offended?
Yeah, I think he was, and that felt good. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you going to do? You're not going to go through the proper channels. You'll just look at me in disgust instead. I was like, because you can't go through. And then because I'm old and I'm getting a little bit wiser to the game now.
Oh,
I went to my team leader and I was like, I think Medin's got a problem. And then I explained that I basically said, he said this to me and I said, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? So just to give him the heads up about, what had actually occurred. So we went to speak to him and then everything was all right. You know what I mean? But I don't, that's not me grassing. That's just me being a twat, basically, in the workplace. But I am one of their top pickers. So.
Yeah, but I am. Let's match in the workplace.
I'd rather be a twat in the workplace than at home. So it's that's like I go there.
You
and
have to put up certain walls at work.
You do, yeah. You really do, because it's like, otherwise things can get to you. And now, after years of things getting to me, because I think they're sort of like starting to get a bit more savvy with performance related sort of like, and they're going to go towards performance related pay for pickers for people on reach trucks, a bit like at DHL. So they're moving towards that, and I'm like, I'm the second fastest picker, but the guy who's above me has got like 4 times more experience, so I don't feel so bad about that. And I'm only just behind him on averages, like on how many pallets I can pick and stuff like that. I'm only just behind him, so
But
I don't.
You want to see a what's the word? Like
it's a meritocracy.
When you're working well, you want to see some sort of benefit for that. So if it's not reflected in your pay, then
exactly, yeah,
and you're getting paid say the same as much as some guy who's not trying at all, then
exactly, and I am. So that they're moving towards that is a positive step, for me. As a person, because I'm a great believer in. I remember that word from doing sociology at college. I was like, meritocracy. I was like, whereby you're rewarded and promoted on your abilities.
Yeah.
So I sort of like it. I sort of like really sort of that really struck a chord with me. And even at that time, when I was like a slack college student, you know what I mean? I was like that makes sense, So it's yet to get me anywhere because I need somebody else to be on the same level.
What I'll say is it's not always that way, unfortunately. It's often not that way. I mean, I agree with you that it should be. You should get adequate rewards for the work you do, but it's not always that way at all. So.
No, I know that. That's where the struggle comes from, where you sort of like, and yourself, Al, you've worked with people, and same with you, Hayden. You probably work with people that don't work as hard as you, and you're like, how can you be so fucking shit? You know what I mean? Yeah, it infuriates, and Dave as well. I'm sure you work with people that are just so fucking useless.
I am one of those people.
Do you know what?
Just mute me while I say this, because like.
Let me just put in here. I had a guy work with me the other day, and I told him, "Come here for 8. Slightly early if you can." And we'll get set off because I told this guy I'll be there for
9:30. Was it 9:30?
8:30. I told him to be there for. So it's like get here, so get off for 8. Anyway, come 8 o'clock is late. Come to 8:05. I just thought, oh fuck you, I'm setting off. I was getting rung up by him like 8 minutes past 8, saying like, oh no, where are you? I was like, well, no, man, you fucked my day up. I'm going to do something else.
Hold on a second. Are you saying that you've told him to be there at 7:30?
No, I told him to be there.
No, I'm with you now. Yeah. Because I thought it was the way around. I thought that's really harsh, you Hayden. But no, it's
because it was late 2 other times before, so I've got my third time strike mentality. It should usually be second time, to be honest. But I try to be a little bit nicer. But I was just literally like, no, mate. I tell my customers I'm going to be there at a certain time, so I'm going to turn up with or without you. It's up to you if you want to lose a day's work.
Yeah, well, you do the right thing there.
That's what I said. I know that sounds harsh, but I says, I told you a time. You just got to get there.
Right. Oh, Serrina.
Oh, hello. My attack.
Yeah, you've got two gentlemen looming over you that have drawn their chainswords.
Chain swords?
Yes.
Yes. Swords with chains on. Chain swords.
Right, okay. Half an action, I'm going to switch my weapons around so my laspas in my alternate hand and my sword's back in my other hand.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack one of them.
Okay, which one?
The one what do they both look? What do they all look like, Dave?
They're men, human men. They have arms and legs and hair. They have faces, and their descriptions are attached to their faces. One of them has a goatee. The other one has a handlebar moustache.
Definitely got to kill the guy with the goatee.
Okay.
Personally, hate
Unthinkable
goatees.
crime in the 41st millennium.
I'd rather see a handlebar moustache. That guy's got confidence. The goatees, I just hate goatees. Anyway, personal preference. Right. Do I get a modifier or nothing?
You'll get a +10 for a standard attack.
I did type that in, but I just deleted it. Right. Press zero and submit. Let's go. Oh,
He's going to dodge. And he's failed.
okay. So I will press my attack button on my melee weapon. Damage.
Okay, it cuts straight through the armor. Ooh. And it does 5 wounds to this guy.
Nice.
It's the bodyguards. The first one, going to swing with his chainsword. Serrina, a single attack. That's a miss on a 94. The second guy, no, they don't have that. Second guy is a 92. The 2 chainswords swing wild and they scrape against the side of the Promethean tank, throwing up showers of sparks as the metal is ground by the adamantium teeth.
Can you play that song? I like it, I like it. I like the way you scrape your chainsaw against the Promethean tank. Anyway, carry on.
It's the boys.
Okay, they're going to carry on.
Wailing on him.
All out attack. It's a hit, but they're
Fails to dodge again.
now reduced damage. Are they? Yeah, scrawny now, so they're at -10 to hit, but they still hit.
Yep.
Damage D10 again. Pen's gone down to D3. 6 and 2.
Hey, so what's their strength again? Is it 1 or 2?
I don't know. I mean, you said it's basically straight D10. I think it's D10 -2 +2. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so they do 3 wounds to Lord Emil Farr. It seems the less of them there are, the better they do damage. This happened last time as well, I seem to recall.
Give us a sec, guys. I'm just going to take a call from Collie.
Right.
Enjoy this, Dave.
Always enjoy
I'm
it.
I'm absolutely loving this. So
Siegfried.
okay, so the flame guy's down. I'm gonna. Has the Lord guy run off? Is he within sight of me now? So
He is, but he's in combat with the boys.
okay, I don't mind shooting into combat with the boys. That's not a problem for me. I'm gonna take a half-aimed shot at him with a sniper rifle.
Okay. +40.
Okay. So I really want to take this guy down with a smile on my face.
sorry.
With a smile for
Sorry,
the cameras as well.
It's +40, but it's -20 for shooting into combat.
So
So it's
I'll
just
go for the +20. I'll go for that. Just want to come on, just blow him up.
That's a hit. He's already dodged. He can't dodge. Roll
Perfect.
damage. And you get
Okay.
2d10. So roll damage and then roll a d10.
Okay. And then a D10 as well.
That was your shotgun.
All right, sorry, mate. Hang on a sec. Bear with. I'm just being a bit special tonight because I've on account. I did.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
well,
It's all
face-
right. Just
when I did the garden earlier on. Just roll a fucking dice, Johnny.
I'll take the roll.
It's alright, I was waiting for it to load up. Yeah, take the roll to shotgun then. And do I need to roll another D10?
D10? Yeah. So it's
Right.
6 at pen 3.
Yeah.
So that's 9. So 6 wounds in total. And boom, Lord Farr is dead.
As I'm doing this, I smile because I've got the visage of his brother. Just for the cameras, mate. I'm smiling for the cameras.
Yep.
Yes.
The troopers. The first one's going to shoot back at you, Siegfried. Plus 30. That's a hit. Would you like to dodge?
That me?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, of course I would. Yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want to be shot. That'd be bad.
Just remember something.
I'm just gonna. My dodge always being ducked down. My dodge is 60. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's come up now. Sorry. So yeah, I'll try and dodge it.
Yep, you dodge it. I've just remembered you were on fire, so make a toughness test.
Okay. My toughness isn't great. Shock merge.
You're all right though. You take
Hey!
you take another wound. You take 1 wound, and the flames burn out.
All right. Nice. So I'm happy with that. That's not a bad result. I've completed the primary objective and put the fire out, so that's a good turn for me.
The next trooper also shoots at you. He does another 2 wounds to you. You can't dodge again.
To me, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another 3 down. This is where I get the stims and start killing everybody.
This guy's going to attack the boys. That's a hit on the boys. 6, 9, minus
2.
7 to the boys. When Alan gets back. The heavy trooper. Say again, Hayden?
I said he did some good stomping.
He stomped about fucking
7
rats. Yeah.
There's 20 wounds in it.
Yeah.
20 wound boost, yeah.
Yeah, it's a rat a wound, basically.
Not that I've been counting.
The heavy trooper goes prone again and braces his heavy stubber, aiming in Siegfried's direction. And then it's Plex's turn. And I'm going to just do the Psyker. The Psyker's still prone. Serrina, do you want to do your turn?
Yes, I shall. I would like to make a half-end attack at the troop I hit before.
Yeah, okay, so plus 20.
I'll reroll that with my last fate point.
Okay. Oh dear.
Cool.
All right.
Oh well.
It's the bodyguards. The first one on Serrina. He's got a plus 10 now for ganging up. It's plus 20. That's a hit on Serrina in the body.
I will try to dodge that.
Yep.
Nope.
It's a fail. Oh dear. A 1. So that's 6. Armor's 3, isn't it? So 5. You take 2 wounds.
Yeah, I'll
The second guy also hits you. You can't.
Sorry,
dodge
Dave.
again. It's all right. No worries. We'll come back to you in a sec.
Well, that's one strike, Al. Any more? You know what I mean? You've got 2 left.
I'm in credit, buddy. Don't you worry about that. My credit rating is good.
It's good. Mine's not bad. Mine's not as bad as I thought it was. I checked it up the other day. So I can do it on my banking app. I was like, surely not. I'm not that fat. You know what I mean? I can't be that close to having decent credit. I was like, well, yeah. Apparently I have. So they're like, you can get better credit by getting into more debt with a credit card. I was like, fuck you! I'm not getting a credit card. That's the worst thing you can possibly offer to a guy like me. But the thing is, it's like, that's how you improve your credit rating by getting a credit card and paying it off.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
It's ridiculous.
What I did, I got myself a real good credit rating because at 18 I got a credit card, and every month I filled up my car with petrol using the credit card, and then the next day when I got paid, I would pay it straight off. And I just did that for years and years, and it worked quite really well. Yeah.
Look,
you have
Dave,
to be very disciplined with that because then
some people are more sensible than others.
One day I noticed that my credit card, I never looked at my credit card statement because I knew I was paying it off. And one day I noticed that my credit rating, my credit amount had gone up from £1,000 to £15,000. I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That's handy if something drastic happens, like when my boiler blew up and I needed £2,000. I didn't have £2,000, so I put it on a credit card. But I remember seeing that £15,000 and going, I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to buy a car with a credit card.
Oh, temptation. Oh, temptation. Anyway, continue. Let's. That's how the devil gets you. He gets you with like 15 grand on your credit card. That's how he gets you. Anyway,
they'll up it and they're like, oh well, if you don't want to change it, you don't have to say anything. It's like you have to contact them to stop you. From putting
it's like a little whisper saying, "Go on, Dave. Go on, Dave. Get yourself into 15 grand worth of debt. You can do it. You can spend this much money."
Speaking of little whispers, the boys take another 7 wounds in your absence, Alan.
Oof. Oh no.
Boys
are nearly spent.
Serrina or Hayden's AFK at the minute. It was Plex's turn while you were gone as well. So we skipped over that, but we come back to it now.
Where's Far gone? Oh, did I take him out?
Siegfried nailed him.
Oh, Siegfried got him. Nice.
Yeah, I killed him already.
The primary objective needs to be secured, doesn't it? So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right then. That's all good. So,
I've just done a fantastic idea of how I can really just, really just show the cameras once we've killed everybody, that I'm taking the piss, and I literally intend to piss on his corpse. That's what Siegfried's going to do.
Okay, so Plex is going to he's going to advance. I think he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move down the ledge.
Is that a bad thing, Dave? Sorry, is that too far?
No, not at all. Okay, you're going to move down the ledge. I need you to make an agility test at +20, please, Plex. Okay, you slide down the embankment and you land prone at the bottom, ending your turn.
Okay, can you move him though? Because I can't actually go down the.
Yeah, there's a barrier there, isn't there? So there you go.
Thank you. Okay, that's Plex's go.
Okay. Then we come to the boys.
Okay, so all out attack. There's not many of them left. Miss.
That is a miss. Okay. Turn 6. It's Lord Von Morton. But before we do Lord Von Morton's turn, Hayden, Serrina took 5 wounds from the chainsword from the second attack.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We've got Stims use them. Because, we need to cleanse this area of any witnesses. Just to be sure.
Siegfried, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Just look at this map. Maximize that. Okay. I'm going to duck down behind the cover, and I'm going to disassemble my sniper rifle and then inject myself with stims.
So to disassemble it is a full turn. You could just drop it where you are and come back for it later.
I'm going to drop it and then just get Pagny to get me another one because she can afford it.
I mean, you can always just pick this one up before you leave.
I love how blasé you are with your weapons, Johnny, across all the campaigns.
I know, yeah. It's the only way to be sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to okay, I'm going to drop the rifle, quick draw my sword, and I'm going to charge if I can. this person, the Psyker. Fuck the Psyker. No, he's in a catatonic state. I'll charge this guy. Yeah. I'll charge this guy here with my power sword and just chop him down. I think if that's all right.
All right. Did you say you were using the chem rig?
Yeah.
All right. So the chem rig. Let me just refresh my memory on the chem rig. You can take.
Dave, I want to use it all.
Okay, so you can.
I want it all, Dave, and I want it now.
You can, but it takes action.
No, Dave, I want it all now.
You can do 1 dose for a free action.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
2 doses is a half action.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to do a free action. I'll just do 1 dose. I'm going to go for... Hang on a second, just let me have a quick look. I want to be able to parry if I can, because I've got the power sword. I might as well use that ability. So Chemrig. I'm going to go for... Fuck it, I'll go for Ghostfire.
Ghostfire means you can't parry.
I don't think it's going to matter with a power sword.
You can still dodge when you're frenzied. You just can't parry.
I'll go for the Ghostfire then. So I'll go for the Ghostfire with that.
All right. So you take a wound. As the Ghostfire floods through your system, you begin to bleed through the pores of your skin. But it's not visible to anyone else because you're wearing the polymask.
Yeah.
You are also fearless. You have frenzy, and your agility is agility bonus is currently doubled. So you're now at a ridiculous fucking initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack the power sword.
Yep. So this is a charge. So it's plus 20.
Okay.
And there is modifications to the frenzy rules, which I'm just going to find.
Do I get to attack a couple of times with frenzy, or
if you have swift attack?
Do I have swift attack? Let me have a look. I don't know if I've gone that far yet. Gone that deep into the combat madness yet. Swift attack.
So frenzy gives you plus 10 weapon skill, strength, and toughness. And you must. Yeah.
I'm loving the maniacal laughter coming out of Johnny.
You must all out attack. You must all out attack when you can. But at the moment, on the charge, it's plus 20, and you get plus 10 for frenzy.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
So plus 30.
I'll do that then.
That's a hit.
Hopefully I've hit. I'm so glad I didn't miss, Dave, because then I've just been carrying myself up for the sake of missing, which would be ridiculous. And then the power sword is just going to... And it's a noble power sword as well, isn't it? So it's like, it looks a bit like what a noble would use. So I had the insignia removed, so... I remember distinctly doing that because I didn't want to be walking around with a dead man's sword, because that'd be inconvenient. Bear with. The whiskey's really taking hold tonight, but I'm there. I'm here with you guys. Don't panic. Damage.
Whiskey only makes you stronger, Johnny. That's what I've found.
It only makes me stronger. Yeah, this is what I'm starting to realize. Like, for so long, I forsook its sacred powers, but now, like, it's because I had shit whiskey before, and like when you drink shit whiskey, it puts you off whiskey for life. Then later on in life, it does. When I was younger, I had like really bad whiskey. Boat-worthy. The only way to describe it was boat-worthy whiskey, and it does put you off whiskey. It makes you gip. But when you have some decent whiskey, I still mix it. I'm not going to drink it fucking neat. I'm not fucking a cowboy. You know.
So what put me off whiskey was shagging a minger.
Hello. I think the door was open. So I've just started drinking it more recently because it just makes more sense. So to drink it.
You do 8 wounds to this guy, and he fights back as he drops his lasgun and draws a baton, but he misses you.
Good.
The second guy also moves in, drops his gun, and picks up a baton. The third trooper attacks the boys. That's a miss on the boys.
Just a quick question. Actually, no, you shouldn't tell me. Does the Psyker stay in a catatonic state for indefinitely, or
he's still in a catatonic state now. That's all you know so far.
Okay. That's all I said.
The heavy trooper, he's trying to get a bead on Von Morton, but he can't because his mates are in the fight. So he's just aiming. It's Plex.
When it comes in Siegfried, I'm going to say, it's not even a real weapon. I'm gonna.
Are you still hung up on that, Plex? I suggest you, you unblock, Oh, sorry, what's the word I'm going to use? Sorry, I'm drunk on whiskey.
Which word are you going to use, Siegfried?
Shut the fuck up, Plex.
All refinement gone out of the window.
I'm gonna run. Where's the flame
You're
trooper?
currently. Well, two things. First, the flame trooper's dead.
Yeah, I know he's dead.
Secondly,
where is he? Where's his body?
he's. I'll mark him for you. But you are currently prone.
Okay, I'll stand up.
He's about there where that purple cross is.
Okay, I'll make a half move, which will take me to about here.
Okay. It's the Psyker, who is still down. Then it's Serrina, the lovely Serrina.
Oh, my chest. I must finish off one of these blackguards. Okay.
Blackguards.
Doesn't get enough use, does it? The black.
No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't.
Half aim again, so
Plus 20.
Dodge.
Yep. That's a hit. He does not dodge.
Might help. Was it just right? Dagger.
Okay, that's enough. You slice off the chin of this man along with his goatee beard, and he falls to the floor with like the lower part of his jaw missing, just going as he collapses.
This is definitely a Von Morton mission. Take that jaw as a trophy. Make sure you take trophies.
The other bodyguard's going to attack Serrina back.
Trophies, boys and girls. Sorry, I'm going to be politically correct. No, fuck that. Just take their skin.
It's the boys.
Yeah. Okay. So all that attack on the gentleman beside me.
Yep. That's a hit. He's going to try and dodge.
So they're down to 5 wounds. So they're on the puny. So it's still D10 damage, but I tell you what I've been not doing. They should have had tearing before, but
okay.
I see now that I lose tearing, so it's still D10 now.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you tearing for this attack, seeing as how you forgot about it on the previous one.
Don't need your tearing,
you don't need your tearing.
Don't need it.
Make another attack.
Oh yeah.
Or confirm the critical, rather.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
Yeah, okay. Roll another D10 for me, please. Nice. What's the plus on that?
It's +2, -2. So straight roll.
Is
19 with a pen of 1.
Pen of 1. Okay, so 19 minus the armor is 16 minus. Yeah, the boys seem to be angry. There's only a handful of them left, but they swarm all over this guy and just start climbing up him, getting into his clothes. One gets in his pants. They begin to chew at his face, and they kill him in a matter of moments. Johnny, we've got no video from you.
Okay.
It's your turn, but before it's your turn, I'm just going to join you in Whiskeyland. I'll be right back.
Do it.
That's so good. The rats kill people.
Yeah, they're normally there just to bog someone down, so they do the job there, but it's nice when they actually finally I think that's the first kill, probably.
Bog people down in the bog.
They did that as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the vibe of this guy. He's got a really
very
unique
cool.
vibe. So yeah, he's a lot of fun.
I'm back on. Sorry, guys.
That's a good whiskey for you, Johnny. This is what you should drink if you're going to try whiskey neat.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Dave,
I can't even pronounce it.
Dave, I'm not insane enough to try whiskey neat. That's just
No, a little bit. No, Johnny, you don't want to have it neat. You want to have a little bit of ice.
What do you think this is? The fucking Wild West, Dave? I'll have whiskey on the racks.
Speaking of the Wild West, I do have some moonshine as well.
You know what I used to think whiskey tasted like when I was a kid? I used to think whiskey tasted like Coca-Cola, which is why people downed it in films so much. That's what I used to think whiskey would taste like.
You don't down whiskey. You give it a little...
No, you don't sniff it, you down it, Dave. And then you try and pretend that you've not drank something that's going to make you gip.
It's beautiful. Al's had some of my whiskies. They're good.
Yeah, I can't trust myself to buy my own whiskey, Dave. That's why I come around and drink yours. Because if I buy bottles of whiskey myself, then bad things happen.
Yeah,
you need to be guided.
I literally don't trust myself on whiskey.
I'm the same. You literally need to be guided by a veritable, what's the word?
Connoisseur.
Connoisseur. Yes, that's it. Yes.
Speaking of connoisseurs, it's the connoisseur of death, Siegfried von Morten. It's your turn.
Nice segue.
Heck yes. The connoisseur of death. Hello, my name's Siegfried von Morten. Connoisseur of death.
I think.
He's gonna go for a all-out attack because he has to on this guy here. This trooper.
So it's a plus 30 for an all-out attack, and you get a plus 10 for frenzy too.
And when he says that, he's going to say, "I'm going to take your face off." Like, you know what I mean?
No, really.
Face.
I'm really going to. But he said, "No, I'm going to take your face off." Like, and then laugh.
I missed the Von Morten Sean Connery days. I'm going to take your face.
It was in honour of Sean Connery because he just passed away, and I was like, I wanted to just remind everybody how awesome Sean Connery was. And that's why I went through this Sean Connery dash. So
I'm gonna take your face off.
I'm gonna take your face off. I hopefully will. He only just nearly takes his face off.
He dodges on a 23.
Bitch.
Unfortunately.
What a bitch.
It's the
I
troopers.
can dodge because I've got my ability to dodge is not there anymore.
No, you can dodge. You can dodge. You just can't parry.
Ah, that's fine. That's okay then. I'm not too bothered about that. With a bonus as well for dodge, isn't it? Because
yeah, the two troopers attack.
How big is
the first one? Hits you.
Yeah.
Would you like to dodge?
What's he hitting me with?
It appears to be a stick with a crackling, pointy end.
Oh, that's not good. Yes, I'd like to dodge that.
That's not good. Go back.
I'd rather not be hit by a crackling stick. You know what I mean? So what plus do I get to my dodge, Dave?
You don't. It's just your normal dodge.
Oh, it's my normal.
Yeah, the agility bonus from Ghostfire goes to your initiative and movement. It doesn't affect your dodge.
Okay, cool. I've dodged it.
Nice. The second guy is also going to attack you. He also hits on a 9. Slaps you in the leg with this baton. That's a 7. Minus your armor is 6. Minus your toughness, which is currently 4 because you're frenzied.
Excellent.
You take 2 more wounds.
Oh dear, I'm on -1 now, Dave.
Okay. That's nothing major. -1.
Not the moment.
I will find out exactly what it is.
So I'm just going to stim myself for free after this, so it doesn't negatively affect me. So.
A blow to the target's body steals the breath from your lungs. The target can only take a half action on the next turn. So you can't all-out attack next turn. It'll just be a normal half attack.
Just a normal attack then. That's fine. That's okay. I can stim myself for free though, can't I? With just a normal stim.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. So on my turn.
All right. The heavy trooper's still looking for targets. He's still trying to get a bead on Von Morton. Plex.
I'm going to run. I'm going to try and run to where the flame trooper died. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know.
All right.
I can maybe take a better route. Can you remember where I was?
You were around.
Still gonna be there. Okay. Now, oh yeah. So I'm nearly there this time. I'm just going to run.
All right. The Psyker still doesn't get back up. Serrina.
Serrina, you had to see her. She takes.
I thought you were going to.
I
thought you were going to sing the song from what was the show? Stingray. The show that ended, the song at the end of Stingray was always the song about Marina, wasn't it? It was like Marina, Aquamarina, something. It was very 60s. And like she was supposed to be sexy. She was supposed to be sexy, but this is all you ever got. Because she was a puppet, so you got this.
Well, you
It was a fucking mermaid.
Aqua Serrina.
Aqua Serrina.
That's a hit, Hayden.
I know, I'm just rolling down.
I remember Paul's used to do that. He used to go, Karina, Aqua Karina, when I was dating Karina. You know what I mean?
Cheers, mate.
Nothing terrible. Aqua Karina. Fucking hell. We were so
damage roll, Hayden.
Yes, of course.
I have failed to dodge. These guys have got really good dodge, and I haven't made one yet. It's really pissing me off. 7. Then 4 cuts to the armor. That's
4 wounds.
4 wounds, I believe.
quick splash, guys.
3 wounds. Got slightly higher toughness, these chaps. All right, and it's the bodyguard's turn to fight back. He's going to swing his chainsword at you, Serena. 91. There's a lot of 90s coming out of the bodyguards.
Wow.
The boys.
I haven't given him a command.
You have not. You're right. They continue to gnaw upon the body of Lord Farr.
Very good.
Siegfried. Oh, Siegfried has gone AFK. What a disappointment. The troopers. I can't really do the troopers without Johnny because he might kill one this turn. I know what we can do. Let's do this.
Frank, get your claws out my leg, please. Is this the music? Please. So, sometime back at the lab, I was thinking to myself, I was going mad. I've been looking at his test tubes all day, thinking about my embryo babies all cooking up in my lab.
What I'm missing, it sounds like Henry's doing a really funny voice, so.
I don't know what was going on there. But Siegfried, he was basically brawling with his cat. Siegfried, it's your turn.
Nice. I'm going to finish this trooper off that I attacked before.
Did you say you were going to do something with the chem rig?
Yeah, I'm going to take a stim. Just standard stim. If I've got one in there. Do I have a standard stim in there? I'm sure I had a stim in there just to keep me.
What do you have in there? Ghostfire, Wide Awake, Kick, and Detox.
I'll go for Wide Awake.
Wide Awake ignores fatigue.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Fatigue. No,
I'll give that.
Gives a level of fatigue. Kick. You're not going to get a lot of bonus out of Wide Awake.
What's the best one to go for?
Actually, you would. Basically, if you do take more critical damage and you gain fatigue, you would ignore it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then because I'm sort of I'm borderline, aren't I? So
yeah,
I'm gonna take the kick.
Okay, so you take a shot of kick.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try and stab this trooper I've already attacked.
Okay, so this will just be a standard attack, but you still get the +10 for frenzy.
Okay, so it's just plus 10. I need to work on my weapon skill trait, I think. So, submit. Hopefully it'll hit. Oh, it's a fail.
It's a fail.
Oh man. Oh
All right.
man.
The troopers. The first one attacks Siegfried. That's cocked. That's a hit. Would you like to dodge?
Don't hit, Dave. You can't roll dice. What's going on? Sorry, no, I didn't mean that. That just came out.
I tell you what, these metal dice are brutal. The rolls I've been making with these lately are fucking
Dave.
insane.
I'm sorry, Dave. I rely on the fact that you to actually give myself some false hope when I'm playing games, because Hayden just shattered it over the years of gaming against him. Absolutely annihilated my fucking dice hope, you know what I mean, game hope. I was like, I could have the best plan in the universe, but Hayden's just going to roll sixes at all the critical moments and just fuck it up. So it's so demoralising. Yeah, he's there smugly stroking.
Johnny, what did we say? What did we say earlier? We said don't feed his ego.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Don't feed his ego.
You're feeding it.
Don't
I know,
feed it. Just dodge this attack.
That's the only reason he keeps me around, because I unsuspectingly feed his ego.
Just don't feed
He's
his
smiling
ego.
like,
Johnny. Just dodge the attack.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'll just dodge the attack. Sorry. It's
It's one of
epiphany.
those games. That's the way the game's.
I had an epiphany. Epiphany. I'm sure he loves me as well, but I doubt it. No, of course you do. I know you do. It's alright. I'm going to dodge that shit and then get hit in the face by a fucking baton.
That's
There we
dodge.
go. That's the
Second
dodge.
attack. This is also a hit.
Would be.
So, minus your armor is 5. You take another 2 wounds. You're on -3 now.
-3. This is going to end badly, I think, for Siegfried. It might be time to pull back. What? A tactical withdrawal? That's insanity.
I'm just going to nip to the toilet before I do the heavy.
Who does that? He's going to the heavy's going to blow him away, and then I'm going to burn my fate point again, so I've got no fate points. I just can see how this is going to go.
I think I'm at risk of the heavy here by the looks of it.
You reckon?
Because I'm not in combat, so I think.
Are you
still doesn't shoot me?
Are you still in cover?
No. I've come down here. I'm right by you.
Ah, right. Okay,
I want this
cool.
flamethrower, man. I've just abandoned caution. I'm going to have.
You know what? I think that's a really good idea. Grab that flamethrower.
It's the only choice.
You can't really miss with a flamethrower. Famous last words.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if I get it. But I'm just sick of this last carbine. It's bringing me down. So.
No, I know it's. I know what you're saying. It's bringing me down too. So, we've got to do this. I'm immune to fatigue and stuff at the moment. I think it's -10, isn't it, when you get to death? So I can still eke out a bit more combat death.
I think you need to just start rolling some dice properly, Johnny. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, I know.
You're meant to be carrying our squad because you're the high level character.
You've seen the film Snatch, haven't you? You know the bare knuckle boxer that Brad Pitt plays. Right, in that. So he basically goes in, lets himself get a bit of a kick in, and then in one punch, he just kills them. He just one punches somebody, and then they're gone. You know what I mean? They're in a coma or whatever. Siegfried's a bit like that. If you imagine he's a bit like that, then then you can't go wrong. That's pretty much it. That's the accuracy. That's what I hope he's like. Based on the dice rolls that I've had so far. But if he's not, then he's just basically a dead body waiting to happen that needs to burn a fate point to live, which is fine. Okay, but it'll be fine. I've just got to put my wheels on.
Your fate points only hold you back. You work better when you don't have any.
I think I do. I think I'm a bit more cautious without fate points, to be honest.
Who needs fate points?
Me,
Johnny. I don't know. You've done pretty well without any in a lot of games.
Well, yeah.
The heavy is going to try and shoot Plex. He is prone. He is braced. Not single. Fucking range. Yeah, so it's straight ballistic skill. He misses, but you hear you've heard the sound of this heavy stubber firing repeatedly, and it fires in 10-shot bursts. And this time, instead of 10 shots, you hear boom, 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 clunk, and the heavy bolter jams. The belt of ammo seems to be hanging out. It's got wedged on the actual ammo box that it was inside.
That's gonna be a right bitch to unjam.
Plex.
Okay, Plex is going to look up at the heavy stubber trooper and going to go. He's going to vox in Siegfried and go, I may have been wrong. It was a real weapon.
Wow. they train you well on Mars, and then I'm Siegfried, rise Law out, and I'd be like, just fucking kill them all already and stop comsing me.
I'm going to make a half move, and I'm going to drop the last carbine and pick up the flamethrower, please.
Okay,
That's the style. This is now you're getting it. It's got to turn into the most chaotic scene of mass murder that you've ever witnessed, and then that's the Von Morton trademark.
For that, you need a flamethrower.
You know, we kill them and we grill them. So
put them on the kill grill, boys.
The Psyker.
Put another heretic, even if they're not a heretic, on the barbie. We don't care. You know, no one's going to know. They all taste the same.
The Psyker awakens.
Oh, for goodness sake. Just what we need. And then...
He stands back up for half an action.
For goodness sake. What a dick.
And he's going to cast a power. And goes off. And he's going to hurl a force bolt at Plex, which misses. There is intervening people. No, it wouldn't have hit Siegfried. That's okay. This bolt of pure force, you feel it ripple your sack as it says.
Pardon? I'm not sure I caught
that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, do you know the sack clothing that you wear ripples as the force bolt shoots past you?
Too late, Dave. Too late.
Oh, God.
I forgot he was wearing a sack. I totally forgot that. I was like, you what? I thought I'd had those replaced with metal long ago.
I'm sorry, that fucking nearly killed me. Serrina, it's your turn.
Some rippling saxophone.
What are you up to, Serrina?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I forget I was called Serrina. I was busy poking a bit of level on some armor.
That was so good.
Yes,
Delicious.
magic from glory.
Nourishing.
It was nourishing.
Oh yeah. That woman. Yeah. You do this. You go half aim, blast, +20. Miss, and that's my turn.
Dear. Serrina, what are you doing to us? The bodyguard is going to strike back. But it's also a miss on a 66. The boys are still doing nothing. Still gnawing on Emil's corpse. Turn 6, Von Morton. Turn 7 even.
So I'm just going to do I'm going to do an all-out attack this time if I can.
You can now because you stimmed up.
I'm going to do an all-out attack. So
plus 40.
40. Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
Just the one that's damaged already. Like.
All right. Yeah, that's a hit.
Hit
He's going to dodge. He fails.
Fantastic. Finally, an opening that I needed. Okay.
And that's him dead?
Yes. I'm like, well, yeah. Let's put a smile on that face.
The trooper hits you, Von Morton. Would you like to dodge?
I would, because there's only one guy I can potentially dodge now at the moment, so I'm going to dodge it. Did I dodge? No, I've not clicked it because I'm silly.
That is a dodge. The heavy. He's going to start unclearing start clearing the jam on the heavy stubber.
This is perfect time to maybe job him while he's preoccupied. Just a thought.
Keep your thoughts to yourself. I'm going to do a half move. I'm going to fire the flamer, please, at the psycho.
Yes.
So you do not have flamer talent, but that doesn't matter to you. It matters to him.
Okay.
I
don't know how it works. How does it work for not having a talent?
Flamers are basically an auto hit, but if you don't have a talent, they gain a bonus to their dodge.
Okay.
Ah, right. Okay.
And he does not have dodge. He's going to try anyway, but he does get a plus 20 because Alan hasn't got the talent.
Yeah,
and that is a fail. So roll damage on the flamer. The flamer is 1d10 plus 4 pen 2.
Burn the witch!
Guess that's 8.
Is he on fire? Is he on fire, Dave?
Let's see. So that's 8 minus his armor.
That's the crucial part.
3. He takes 3 wounds.
Okay. It's a start.
And he's going to see if he's on fire. He is on fire.
The fun never stops with the Von Morton crew.
It's the Psyker's turn.
It was supposed to be professional, but in the end it looked messy. In a professional way.
It's always messy with you guys.
I know.
Flame. All right, yeah. So he's set on fire. And it's the Psyker's turn.
I can't stop laughing at that. For some reason, it's really funny when you're not the one that's been set on fire. They are. It's better.
It's the Psyker's turn.
Makes a pleasant change, doesn't it?
It does. It makes a pleasant change. I can't believe that my ice sticks got incinerated. That's the most annoying thing. I'm like, got a light, and it's like you're trying to go. Oh, I could take the stairs, but I'm going to use the fucking bat rope instead, and then break my back. You know what I mean? It's like take something else. Got a light, and it's like fucking my ice sticks get
like
fucking incinerated.
Every time Siegfried gets cocky, it ends badly. It's really funny. Serrina.
Yeah.
It's
Attack
you.
Again.
All right.
Every time.
Give me a second. Do a count like a last time. Plus 20. Blah blah blah. Should really have the screen set up instead of staring at leather armor.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's what I get for staring at leather armor.
Oh
no!
The bodyguard's going to attack Serrina back. He's pulling the same move. That's a hit.
Focus, Harden. Focus.
Hard on.
All right, I'm focusing.
No, Hayden. Focus, Hayden.
I'm going to focus on your hard on.
I tried to do it in a really shit, like Chinese
focus.
accent.
Pretty good.
It was bad.
Focus. Do you want this young lady to die?
I did.
Lovely purple.
I did before you even said it.
Yeah, Serrina dodges nimbly. It's the boys. The boys are still doing nothing.
We can get another one. They're expendable, surely.
By the way, Hayden.
I'm not going to tell you my dark arts. Don't ask me.
No, that's not what I was going to say. But I don't know if you've forgotten, or if you just don't care. But Serrina does have a couple of psychic powers as well.
All item, yeah. I had a look. I don't know what she's got in a call item box.
At the minute, nothing, because she's got her pistol and sword with her. But she does have flashbang as well. That's her other power.
That's really useful.
Oh, what? Okay, I'm guessing it's a bright light of.
Yeah, it's basically a psychic version of a flashbang grenade.
It'll basically stun your opponent so they can't take action, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there any way you could put it to maximum? Like, if you put it on the... Hang on, I'm sorry, I've got to look at the map because I'm not paying attention to the map at all. I'm just sort of playing it by ear.
Siegfried, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to kill the other trooper. I'm going to charge the psycho, actually. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to kill this trooper first.
All right. So all out attack plus 40.
Got to focus. I get a bit excited when the battle starts. I tend to get distracted. So,
Skulls for the skull throne.
Aiden knows this. So that you Hayden.
Yeah.
I tend to run off.
Do you not think I don't suffer from the same tendency myself?
You do, yeah.
Slightly more reserved than you.
I know.
Only slightly.
I just follow. I follow the calling of the axe, my friend. I just do what it tells me, and it tells me to.
I've got the collar of the mace at the moment. I'm really enjoying beating people down with my mace because it comes so squishy. I mean, I can give it a bit more than another.
Honestly, guys, for you two that don't laugh, I mean, we drink and we fight with like the worst weapons that an enemy would want to be hit by. Hayden's got his maces. I've got like my battle axes, and we just slaughter everybody. We are too good. Almost,
we're like a terror group
it's
as
too
well,
easy. These geeks don't stand a chance.
They really don't, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. I must have hacked down 3 or 4 heavily armoured knights. I did get taken out by a couple of veterans, though, that looked about 50, 60. I was like, they know what they're doing. They just, they're like one with a shield and a sword, and one with a big long spear. Who's like, right, I'm going to attack your legs. While you're trying to block that, I'm going to attack your arm. I was like, fuck these guys. And they took me down, and then, like, I got healed up. And then I was like, and then I saw some people coming up, and I was like, kill them! Like that, and then just went the opposite way and started attacking some of the knights. I was like, no, they know what they're doing. I don't want to fight them. I want to fight somebody that's going to get killed easily. Tactics. It works.
The geek beat.
Yeah, they knew what they did. They were 2 old pros, man. 2 old pros. You can't, they stood their ground. I was like, I'm used to people fleeing in terror. You know what I mean? It's like it's not. I'm not used to actual resistance.
I like watching a line break. I advance. I love it.
Honestly, like Dave and Al, I know you've laughed before, Al. You've got to come with us. You've got to come with us. Dave, just play somebody that's like Quintius, like that really doesn't want to fight. If you feel that you're gonna get into a fight with anybody, just say. We'll have a code. We'll have a code word. Have a code word, Dave.
Johnny, I already have a criminal record for assault, and I don't want it to be increased.
Which means that you're an ideal candidate for the Scourge. So like, join us.
Oh, Dave, I would just carry you off. If you were kicking it off, I would just carry off while you beat my back. I won't fucking care. I no, you're not ruining this for everybody. You're off. I'll just pick you up. Even if you beat the shit out of me, I would still walk off with you.
It's not worth it. The trooper, Johnny, attacks you. Would you like to dodge? Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
Honestly, no, it'd just be great to have us all together in one place as actual people. Instead of this virtual heresy. No, I'm joking. I don't mean that because I love our Dark Heresy sessions. It'd be so cool to have us all together in a team doing something role play, as people. That's the main reason I want you guys to come.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted, Johnny.
We've got so much spare kit and weaponry. It's like
I'm still, I need to be fitter before I could ever do that.
No, you don't.
No,
be a mage.
You're mage age now, Alan.
You're mage age now. I actually said to somebody, I was like, "Oh, mage age." I was like, "Oh, you're wearing flowing robes and like you can't be asked to run into fights and stuff." I was like, "Mage age." Like, here, have some mead. I've insulted you, but have some mead. It makes it better. Mage age.
Take the pain away.
Take the pain away from Mage age. Anyway, sorry. What am I doing? Dodging out? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
It's all right.
you simply must come at some point because it's awesome.
A few of the guys I play D&D with have done it, and they say it's great fun as well. But you don't dodge. You take no damage from his feeble damage roll that I had already pre-rolled.
Excellent.
But
fantastic.
You did dodge. You did dodge, though. So you can't dodge again. The heavy trooper continues to clear his jam, slaps the belt feed back into the weapon, bypassing the ammo box, and holds it out across his arm. Plex, it's your turn.
I'm going to use a half action to command the boys to charge the Psyker.
Dave, sorry.
Okay.
I promise not to take any photos of you if you come LARPing and then post
I mean,
it on
about
Facebook.
that.
That's
It's
very
hey,
important to me, by the way.
I don't give a shit about that. I just know it would end bad. I can just see it.
What's the range on a flamer?
20 meters.
20 meters, okay.
Me
You'd be
simulated
fine, Dave.
violence
You'd
and
be
alcohol
fine.
is a terrible mix.
I'm
Keep
going
right,
to
okay.
shoot the flamer at the heavy trooper,
Environment.
please.
Yep, okay. He's going to... he can't dodge. He's prone. Roll damage, please.
D10
1d10 plus
did you say?
4, app 2.
Oh.
I want
Wow.
to see Dave rage. I want to see Dave rage. When Dave rages out at LARP. That's what I want to see.
He takes
That's
7
all I've got.
wounds.
Join us.
If I had the control and the physical build, I'd make a really good berserker, put it that way.
Dave, what we need to do is, like in 300 where they've got that massive, huge guy with a big sword that's like, oh, and when the chains get like taken off him, we'll have you like that, and we'll have like a chain harness for you. So we can just like, like reins. Like if we feel like you're getting too much, we can just rein you in, like
That's
we'll
not a
pull
bad
on your
idea,
reins. Well, we should do it then. The bondage barbarians strike again. So it's all good. It's all good. You can, Dave. If you don't want to be seen, just wear a gimp mask. Honestly, it will scare
me more appealing all the time.
it will scare the shit out of our opponents if you did that with a zip. Like it would just be amazing. Like honestly, it'd be so good. It'd just freak everybody out. We'd strike with so much fear into the hearts of people. They'd be like, they wouldn't know how to take it. It'd be so good.
Oh yes, it would.
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just though, Aiden? Wouldn't it just?
The Psyker
Don't tank a zippy.
looks at you, Siegfried, and clicks his fingers. I'd like you to make a willpower test.
I'll click them back. I'll click my fingers back and just.
So, Dave, did I set the heavy trooper on fire or not?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oh no, my willpower's not great, but it's going to pass. Hopefully. No, it's not. Oh no. Did I use a fate point already? I did for initiate.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You begin to spasm. Your body becomes uncontrollable.
That's normal.
You drop your power sword and you fall to the floor. You are prone.
Oh no. That's not a good thing.
Serrina.
Okay, that's me.
Oh man, Dave, you tore this guy out just to fucking bone Von Martin, didn't you?
Yeah, of course I did.
Does he dodge?
Isn't that a bit meta? Isn't that a little bit meta?
I am the GM. I can meta when I want.
Al, can you get me a meta chicken sound effect, please? Can you?
I'm sorry, Johnny, but it's a GM's prerogative to to know his players and to game them.
Yeah.
Put in stuff that will beat them. That's a GM's prerogative.
It's not to beat them, Alan. It's to challenge them. You do
tomato.
You do 4 wounds to the. Sorry, 2 wounds. You do 3 wounds even. You do 3 wounds to the bodyguard, Serrina.
Yeah.
That's exactly like saying we'll have peace negotiations while moving an armored division into the fucking country. You know what I mean? To buy us time.
Welcome to Russia.
The bodyguard strikes back at you, Serrina, and hits you. Would you like to dodge?
That's not about. Yeah, I would try.
To be fair, Siegfried deserved to have some sort of weirdness like this happen to him because he's not performed as well as I'd like to him to have as smoothly.
I'm not sure what to do about that trooper in combat with you, Johnny.
It hit him, shoot into combat because I'm prone, so I'm less likely to be hit, aren't I?
You want me to fire the flamer into combat?
No, Dave.
Yes, I do,
Fail.
because that's just the sort of thing that I'd expect.
Okay. 5. You take another 2 wounds.
Ooh,
Do it.
That
Do it, Al.
-1.
That's a
Minus
terrible
1.
idea, Johnny.
For the
It's a
next.
great idea.
You're talking me into it.
Do it, man. Do it. If he
minus
does, yeah,
1.
do it.
You are wearing armor, so you don't take fatigue. There is no effect to Serrina.
Remember, Al, fate points are there to be burned, so you might as well flamethrower him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm feeling better without fate points.
The boys.
Okay, so the boys will charge the Psyker.
Yes.
Do charge attack.
Ooh. Oh, that's plus 30, isn't it? Plus
Oh, why
20.
is that?
Sorry.
20
Plus
for charge,
20.
yeah?
Plus 30 because it's a bigger target.
What's a bigger target, sorry?
They're puny now, aren't they?
Shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
they're
they
puny.
get another plus 10, so that's a hit. He's going to try and dodge. He fails.
At 7 with a pen of 1.
7, a pen of 1. So that's... They take 1 wound. He takes 1 wound, rather. From the rats crawling up his legs. It's Von Morton's turn.
I'm doing my thing.
Wait.
I'm breakdancing.
Wait.
It's. Oh,
Wait.
No. Oh no! Silence. What's it mean?
Means you're getting a special bit of music, Johnny. That's what it means.
Oh no! Death for the second time.
As you drop to the floor under the effects of this psychic power, your vision fades. And for the briefest of moments, you see something else. You see a very austere, sparse office. And in the corner of this office is this hulking suit of jet black Terminator armor, on the chest of which is the symbol of the Ordo Malleus. And you look down and you see your hands. They're very feminine. And you become aware of another presence in your mind. And you recognize this presence as someone who touched your mind before and entered your mind.
One time.
Presence of Inquisitor Antonia Mesmeron. And then a third presence is a part of you as well. And you see from her point of view as well. She's in a dark cell. Somewhere far beneath the earth, you imagine. But it's well appointed. There's a comfortable bed and a desk and a pile of books. And she sits reading. And she looks up. And as she looks up, you see, scribed into the walls, various sigils and runes, warding runes similar to what you've seen in Mesmeron's holding cells. And simultaneously, 2 female voices speak. One of them is definitely Mesmeron, and the other is the woman who you've become aware of, known as Persephone. Antonia Mesmeron's twin sister, and they both at the same time say, Von Morton? And then you snap back, and you're back in the desert of Desolium.
I mean, I can kill things now, or?
It's now your turn. You are prone at the moment.
Can I kick the leg out from underneath the guy that's in front of me?
You can.
I'm going to try and do that then, and just try and get him onto his back, so he's prone.
It's an all-out attack.
I'm not going to be prone. I'm not going to be prone alone.
It's an all-out attack. You've still got frenzy, but it will be an unarmed attack. So you're plus 40.
Okay, let's chop his legs off then. Sorry, with my sword sword. That's more of a fitting way to do things. I was like, I'm not going to be prone alone. So I'm going to chop his legs off. That's a better move.
Well, you drop your sword. When you spasmed, you drop your sword.
All right, I'll just kick his legs out then. Fuck it.
Okay. So it's plus 40 still, but it is an unarmed attack. But it's going to count as a takedown attack as well.
Ooh. Okay, it's plus 40. Okay. Did I miss? Probably.
I think takedown might be an opposed. Oh no, it's grapple technically.
Yeah. So it's
he's
just strength.
You only just failed, and he failed by 4 degrees. You sweep his leg, take him down, roll damage for me. You probably won't do much damage, but I'd like you to roll damage anyway. So it's a D5. It's a D5 plus your strength. No, it's unarmed, so D5 minus 2 plus your strength. So roll a D5.
Can I do a D5? Is that possible?
Forward, yeah, in chat, /R.
Oh, yeah.
Space D5.
Space D5. 1.
It's 1 minus 2 plus 3. Okay, so 2. So you don't do any damage, but you do knock him to the floor. He's prone.
Yes. I'm not going to be prone alone.
He falls to the floor. I'm going to make an agility test for him. He keeps hold of his weapon. He lands on his back and he flails over, tries to smack you with his weapon.
Roll the way.
That's a hit. You can dodge, but you will be at a reduced dodge.
That's fine.
Because you're prone. So it's minus 20 to your dodge.
That's okay. I'm going to try it because I'm just going to roll out the way of the attack. If that's that makes sense. So minus 20. Minus 20. Hopefully.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's an improvised attack, though, isn't it? So it's not going to do that much potentially.
He's still got his baton in his hand. He held
oh
on to
yeah,
it.
shit, yeah.
Plus 3. That's 7. Minus your armor and minus his app. So that is minus 1 or 6. You take another 3 wounds.
Fuck. Damn it.
What are you on now?
I am on minus 6.
Okay, but you ignore any effects of that because you're stunned up to the eyeballs.
Yeah.
The heavy trooper is on fire. He tries to beat his flames out. He does not. Al, would you roll a d10 for me, please?
Burn him. Burn him good.
Oh, no.
Okay. He takes 1 point of damage. He's right on the edge of this building, so I'm going to make an agility test for him. I'm going to do it in the chat. His agility is 32. He falls from the tank. His clothing on fire, hits the floor, snaps his neck as he lands. He's dead. It's Plex.
Good times. Good times. It's going well, isn't it, boys? It's going well.
It's going well. I'd like to... Can I help Siegfried up?
Isn't it?
He's prone, right? He's prone beside me?
He is prone, yeah. You can drag him to his feet if you want.
Yeah, drag him to his feet. Is that half or full?
I'm going to say it's half an action.
Okay, so he's in combat with the other trooper. So I could shoot the flamer, but I would risk burning Johnny to death. Johnny wants me to do it. That means it's the wrong decision. So I'm going to sheath.
It's the right decision.
I'm going to sheath the flamer.
Okay.
That's insanity.
You swing it onto your back on its strap. The Psyker.
Oh, fuck that Psyker guy.
I should have burned him, really. Oh, no, he's in with the boys. If I tried to burn him, he'd probably kill the boys, so... He's still on fire, isn't he, Dave? That one?
Yeah, he is. He's definitely on fire. Okay. The Psyker is going to... He's going to, first of all, see if he carries on burning. He doesn't. His flames go out. But he does still take a wound. No, 2 wounds. But the flames do go out. And then he's going to... He's going to cast a power.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. The power goes off and he picks up a large rock that's nearby and slams it down on the boys.
Oh, what a dick. Psych dick.
The boys can try and dodge.
They did an all-out attack, Dave.
Okay. 2, 6 minus the toughness. They take another 4 wounds as these rocks slam into them.
I think that's the last wound for the boys.
Okay.
I think.
The boys are down.
No, as in they've got 5 wounds, so it puts them down to their last wound.
Oh yeah, okay. And he turns and glares at Von Morton. That was half an action. So his other half action is... What's he got? Can't attack again. He's going to move. No, he can't move. That's going to be... He's going to take aim at Plex. Slams this pile of rocks down on the boys and spins around with his stub auto, points it at Plex. Serrina.
Serrina is going to do what she always does in this game. I should have had it ready. Yay! Hit him with some roll for damage.
And I dodged on a 20.
Oh, Dave! You and your new metal dice.
They're amazing, mate. They're fucking incredible. The bodyguard's going to attack Serrina back, which misses on a 63.
Dave, just a word to the wise: never let Hayden touch your new lucky dice.
Oh no, he won't.
Yes.
Look, I've got a Hayden-proof tin for them.
Very good. Very
they
good.
live in here, and Hayden will never find them.
Brilliant. Do you keep it, Dave? Dave, do you keep it in a safe?
I keep them up my anus.
Right. Well, as long as they're safe up there and well stowed, then you've got a problem. But just never.
This fucking D20, mate. Last night, in 8 hours, I rolled. I think I counted 26 crits. You only crit on a roll of a 20. In 8 hours, I rolled 26 crits. It was fucking ridiculous. I killed 2 players. I'm so happy.
You're way too superstitious about me.
Just shut the fuck up.
Rein that neck back in. Rein it in.
Hayden. There's 3 of us and there's 1 of you, and I don't care how big you are. We would beat you to death over dice any day. It's the boys' turn.
We'd have more dice until you exploded.
We'd have to set traps. You'll have to set traps.
Booby traps. The boy, Dave.
No.
There's only 1 of them left, I think.
The boy.
2 massive crushing boobies. Smash your head.
My ultimate weakness.
Like in Congo. They smash your head like the Congo fucking mashers they've got. The big apes have
blow
got.
Me in and then it squashed me.
That's it between the two.
They do an all-out attack.
Yeah, that's a hit.
We'd have to do an all-out attack, Al. We'd have to. And rely on his failure to dodge. Get him drunk first.
7 wounds. No pen.
We love you, Hayden, but you're a witch, and you can't deny it no matter what you say.
3.
No man should wield so much power.
Yeah, it's not right. It's not right, man. It's not right.
But last of the boys climbs up over the psycho and begins to gnaw at him. Can't get through the clothing. Appears this guy might have some armor under his clothes.
Von
Morton.
Okay, so have I still got this guy? He's prone now, isn't he? I've been helped up.
He is prone, but you're up.
I'm going to stab him straight through the face.
Okay, so all-out attack with frenzy. He's prone, so that's another plus 20, so it's plus 60.
Oh, surely I can't miss with that. No, don't say that, Johnny. You fucking moron.
Why would you do that?
Because what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
Did I miss the 800?
You hit him. I'm I'm going to try and dodge. He's on the floor, so he's half dodge. I'm going to roll it in the chat just for the sake of it. He does not dodge.
Fantastic. Power sword to the face. I'm sorry, my friend, but these shenanigans must come to an end.
You spear him through the chest on the floor.
Face, Dave.
And
Face.
he dies through the face, and the blood and the brains crackle and burn on the edge of the power blade as you kill him.
I'm just going to say scrambled eggs. Like that.
Plex.
I'm going to draw the flamer.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to shoot at the Psycho.
Okay, it will hit the boys.
Yep, the boy, yes.
They're all
The
dead.
boy.
So,
Yep.
doesn't matter.
Expendable rats.
They are. They are
Makes
expendable.
more.
The Psycho
They
does
are
not dodge.
More rats.
Do you want to make a dodge roll for the boys with a plus 20, please?
They did not attack, Dave.
Roll damage. D10 plus 4. Pen 2. Nice.
9.
9. So that's... This is toughness. Boy dies.
Regrettable.
They were veteran boys as well. Some of them survived from the last session.
No.
I mourn for them later.
You really don't. He is on fire as well. The Psycho is on fire.
How many shots does the flamer have, Dave?
6. And how many did you fire? 2, didn't you?
I've fired 1, 2, 3 now.
Okay, the flamer is now dry.
Okay.
The Psycho. Roll a d10, please, Alan.
Seven.
Psycho continues to burn. Hi, Chizard.
Gizzard.
The Chizard.
Such a pity.
And he lashes out at you in anger. Plex.
No need for that.
I just realised last time he cast a power, he made a perils roll.
Oh, well, let's see what happens. It's got to make something good.
He didn't this time, but he did earlier.
Bring me something good.
53.
Like a blood letter.
Static
Psycho.
electricity fills the air for 10 meters.
Shit. That's not good.
That's going to be enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Causes everyone's hair to stand on end. Serrina right now doesn't look as attractive as usual. Most of her attractiveness comes from her hair.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
The Psycho rises.
What a result. Perils.
The Psycho rises 3 meters into the air. So
Oh, man.
I'm going to put the boys back. The flamer would not have hit them because the Psycho is in the air.
Awesome.
But yeah, he's still going to do what he was planning to do, which is force bolt at you, Plex, which is a hit. Would you like to dodge?
Sure.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
You try and dodge, and you trip over a rock, and you fall prone. He's going to do... He only just passed, so 8, 12... What's your armor on your body?
Okay, so armor on the body. It doesn't look like I've got any armor, Dave. To me.
I thought you had Mechanicus
Oh
robes.
no. There's nothing on the thingy, but there's a flak vest and Mechanicus robes. So
Yeah,
I don't know what's a flak vest.
4.
4. Okay.
No, 3. A flak vest. It's not guard armor. So that's 9. What's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
Okay, you take 6 wounds. as you're smashed into the body by this psychic projection of force while you're prone on the floor. Serrina, come on, Serrina.
Yes, hey, don't
Come on.
worry.
Come on, finish this fucker.
Look, I pressed it.
Oh, Serrina. Where's
Well,
your
you play
witchcraft
that.
now?
It was sleep. You had to
Oh, you
focus
witch.
me.
Don't anger the witch. You know what I mean? It's like
Oh, no. I like to anger the
no.
witch.
No, you
Yeah,
have to.
The bodyguard's going to fight back. Also misses on an 85.
Hayden, just pull your shenanigans. It's okay. We understand. We know that you have sorcery.
No witch roll, was it? It was not a
Yeah.
witch roll.
No,
Siegfried.
don't get leery with me. You know, look, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? If you've got the power, use it. Why wouldn't you? I would if I had the power. I'd fucking. Sorry,
Siegfried,
anyway.
it's you.
I do love you, Hayden, but you are a sorcerer. Sorcerer. I've been beaten by you so many times in games and it's been blatant witchery. I can't deny it. I believe in it, and I think that's what gives it power. And
Faith
anyway,
gives
faith
power.
is. Yeah, no, I like. You're a great guy, but you know when it comes to gaming, sorcery.
You're a bastard. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be nice. I don't want to upset him because I love him. He's a very good friend. Anyway, what am I doing?
It's your turn. What are you doing?
When you bring up the fact that you've been thrashed by him many times, that's not obsessing him. That's doing the opposite. So.
Yeah.
I know it. You see, it's I don't know. It's some sort of paradoxical.
I tell you what, it speaks volumes that I know exactly how many times I've beaten Hayden and how many times I've been beaten by Hayden.
Really? I would love to know how many times me and Hayden fought and how many times we.
Yeah.
It can be measured.
I know I've beaten Hayden twice.
It can be measured in secret tiers. It can be measured in buckets of tears. That's how we measure. That's the weight. You know, you weigh Hayden. If you were to weigh Hayden, you know, like they did the ducking stools, right? It would be the buckets of silent gaming tears that have been cried when Hayden has rolled the critical rolls that he's needed to roll. And there are many buckets, so many buckets of tears.
2 times I've beaten Hayden. The first one was when
at least six from me. At least 6 from me because of the amount of times I've been witchified.
I took my White Marines. The first time I took my White Marines against Hayden, I beat him. And the second time I beat him was the first time he played Tyranids, and that was when I played you and Johnny.
Yeah.
It was you two against me, and my Tyranids were fucking unstoppable. My Swarm Lord was like killing all your commanders.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a brilliant army. And then you all learned from that, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Siegfried, it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to charge in. I'm just going to. Can I attack the Psyker? I'm not. I can't charge him, but I can just attack him. Yeah,
so it's not an all-out attack and it's not a charge. So it's +10 for a single attack and a +10 for frenzy.
Okay, so
and you can pick up your sword.
I'll do that. Quick draw. Quick draw.
Yeah, but you've already picked it up anyway. You picked it up on the last turn. So +20.
Okay, +20. Let's see if I can spear this guy with my sword. 20. Do I hit him?
You do not.
Oh man.
And then it's Plex.
I'm gonna comms into Siegfried. I'm gonna go. You suck. I'm gonna draw the last pistol.
And shoot Siegfried.
I'm gonna shoot the Psyker, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you at point blank there? 1, 2, 3? No, you're just out of point blank.
Just not point blank. So.
Okay, so it's range single shot.
Range single shot and then shooting into combat.
And then shooting into combat. So straight ballistic skill. Oof! You miss.
Okay,
Psyker.
That's Plex done.
Psyker's gonna cast power. Which goes off. It also has a psychic phenomena roll. 19. That's not so bad. Memory worm.
Just a quick peek.
Siegfried forgets about his pack of burnt IO sticks, and Plex forgets about how him and Siegfried have been bickering throughout the whole of the game. And for his other half action, he's going to force bolt Siegfried. Another perils, but it goes off.
The day before, does he take damage from flame?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that in a sec.
Ow.
Just, I'll retcon it if this is wrong, but I'm looking at too many pages at once. 34. Everyone cannot charge or run this turn, providing that he doesn't burn. And he passes, the flames go out, so nobody can run or charge. And he's going to force bolt this motherfucker. Oh god, I rolled a 1. 3. Siegfried, you take 3 points of damage from the force bolt. You've also forgotten, by the way, that your IO sticks got incinerated.
I'm gutted about that. Oh yeah, I need to take them off the thing.
Yeah, they've gone, but you don't know why. You don't remember what happened to them. That's a part of the perils thing. Also, you're a bit out of breath. You can't run or charge.
Okay.
Serrina.
Yes. Combat.
I think the worst of that is the IO stick.
Do what I've been doing. Yes, I hit him.
I'm going to dodge. No, I'm not.
Oh, it's okay because I've got 2 packs of IO sticks.
Always have a backup, Johnny.
Not anymore. You haven't.
What?
Yeah,
what? I didn't take 2 packets out and go, give me a light. I took 1 out and one of them stuck in the mesh vest and the inside pocket. You always keep 1 spare pack in the inside pocket.
They will kill you.
Serrina grabs the bodyguard, pulls him close as she drives Celeste, the Elandrian sword, up into the body of this man.
That's what you get
His
for your
eyes go
handle
wide. He coughs a little bit of blood, and he drops to the floor dead.
Nice. Yes.
And I just tread on that other man's jaw, which is on the floor. As I walk out.
Nice. Siegfried.
I love it. Okay. So I'm still okay. I'm like literally on the verge of death. I'm going to try and I'm going to all out attack the Psyker.
Okay.
But
Plus
I can't.
40.
I've got he's psychic powered me, hasn't he? But I'm stimmed up. So does that cancel it out? Or
Oh, the psychic power just means you can't run or charge.
I am going to flipping all out attack this fucker. And
Plus 40.
Chop him in half. Head, straight down the middle. Because he needs to die. Do I hit?
You do.
Fantastic.
He does not dodge.
Good.
All damage.
Damage. 10.
Oh, my word.
Head to crotch.
Okay, I'm going to work this out properly. 17. Cuts to his armor, minus his toughness. I mean, this guy's been a bit of a thorn in your side, so I think he deserves a good death, don't you?
I certainly do.
Okay.
Not one that involves him exploding and taking off my last hit point.
No. Nothing like that. Where did you hit him? 74 is a leg.
I haven't got a leg to stand on now, have you?
No, he has not.
I thought it should leg it.
In a terrifying display of power, the leg immolates and fire consumes the target completely.
Oh, yes.
The Psyker dies screaming. in a matter of agonizing seconds.
I love it. I love it.
The last enemy is dead.
Yeah. We've done it. Yes. We're alive.
Awesome.
I
The
killed 2
combat
people.
music has stopped. We
That is
must be safe.
awesome. So and then I'm just going to piss on go over to the Lord and piss on him.
I'm going to pick up 2 chainsaws.
But I'm going to turn around because they can see my face. But I'm going to turn around because in case they can like get some sort of weird verification from penises.
Yeah. Lord Siegfried, shouldn't we loot these bodies completely? As a comes in. Lord Siegfried, we should loot these bodies completely and take everything they've got.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a great idea.
We can carry.
Yeah, let's do it. It's Christmas. It's the Emperor's Ascension Day. Let's go to town. Go to town, boys and girls. Grab what you can.
Right.
That's the official order he's going to give. Yeah, take what you want.
It's not Ascension Day. That occurred while you were in the warp on the way to Desolate.
Yeah, but every day's Ascension Day when you're an assassin.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly tell you what you've looted. The armor of these guys is not particularly useful. You've hacked it to pieces and burnt it. You have a flamer. You have a heavy stubber. You have 5. I think they're bullpup las guns.
Yeah, that's okay. They can be sold in they can be sold or given to
the armory.
employees.
Okay, and these las guns have a variable setting where you can increase the damage and the pen on them.
Excellent stuff. That's good. Not like a nozzle twist, is it? Or I've been using I got a new hose. So I've been cleaning the pool, so it's got like different nozzle settings. You twist it, so it can go for spray or it can go for a beam or whatever. That's why I was sort of like, is it a nozzle twist? That, a vibe. It's just a quick nozzle twist, like.
You've got 1 reload for the flamer. You've got 98 rounds for the heavy stubber. Some of the shots are being fired. So,
should we loot the heavy? I think we should loot the heavy stubber, because we can give it to somebody that's got a heavy weapon skill. Surely there must be somebody in the mansion who needs a heavy weapon that has the skill.
There's a couple of people that have heavy weapon skills. Yeah,
isn't that convenient, Dave? So let's loot that.
There's already heavy stubbers in the mansion as well. There's 8 charge packs for the las guns. There's 2 chainswords. 2 hand cannons.
Yep.
A knife. And a stub auto on the Psyker.
I'm gonna be like, who wants what, and then we sell the rest. I'm
just gonna read the Psyker's inventory to you because it's fucking brilliant.
Cool. I'll take the Psyker because his trophy. I need to take a trophy off him anyway because I've killed him. So.
Okay, so in his inventory he has a dark and voluminous robe, a stub automatic and a reload, a false ID.
I'll take that.
Bits of strangeness.
I'll have a bit of that.
A profane amulet. And a mad glare.
A mad glare? What's a mad glare?
He's glaring madly.
All right, so that's not really. That's just a physical trait.
Saying we can't loot the mad
inventory. That's not inventory.
Apparently not. No.
It's okay though. I like that you've included it in the inventory. Can I take his maddening, his crazy stare, please?
You can. Yeah, if you want. I mean, you'd have to cut his face off.
Oh well. So I'll cut his face off then.
Okay.
That's how Siegfried does things. I don't need to cut his face off. It's nice to have put a face to a name.
Good man.
Meanwhile,
even if it is a false name on the false ID card, I'll take that as well. So.
Well, it might not be. I haven't. This is just copied out of the rulebook.
It's okay, Dave. It's okay. I'm just being silly.
Meanwhile, somewhere up hive, in one of the upper tiers of the mid hive,
and tiers there will be.
They're not exactly terrible. district, but a far cry from what a noble would be in. Trantia meets with Lord Farr's brother, and he guides her by the hand to a seedy love hotel, where they enter a room.
Hotel.
They step inside this neon-lit, despicable, foul place, where you pay by the hour rather than the day. And Trantia smiles as she begins to undo her dress. The noble, excited, begins to undo his trousers. And Trantia wonders to herself, this shouldn't have gone this far. As she slides her dress down, and in an air vent one side,
You go, girl.
Jerry sits and waits.
His finger on the pulse.
Jerry sends a feed through the relays of Hive Decilium, through a high-powered satellite, straight to Plex. Plex sees the situation. Jerry is armed with a needle pistol built into his back. Alan, would you please make a ballistic skill attack, Jerry? You are full aim, you are close range, and you are single shot. Plus 40.
Jerry has 0 bliss skill.
That's not right. It's Plex's ballistic skill, sorry.
Nice.
He uses Plex's ballistic skill.
Check it out. Yes. Straight in the booty, is it?
Straight in the booty.
Is it a booty shot?
It's not straight in the booty at all. Lord Farr's brother drops his trousers.
But the cock.
Trantia looks down, raises an eyebrow. She's unimpressed. The needle darts out of the grate, straight into the side of Lord Farr's penis. Trantia smiles and says, well, at least we know there's one little prick in here. I would like you to roll damage from the needle pistol, please.
Awesome.
Cock shot.
Lord Farr reddens in the face, begins to convulse and foam at the mouth, and then collapses to the floor with his trousers round his ankles.
Perfect.
Trantia steps forward, removes the needle, puts it in a pocket, and she leans over Lord Farr, kisses him on the forehead, and says, "Sweet dreams, my lord." And for a brief moment, the scar on her shoulder once again takes on the form of a chalice. And she turns and walks away. In a few hours' time, Lord Farr will awaken, and he will remember nothing of his time with Trantia, and nothing of speaking to Lord Morton and Serrina, Plex, and Lady Pagny the previous night. And his brother will be found dead. And his brother will be seen on the CCTV in the mine, attacking with blade and rifle. Congratulations. You have completed your first power play mission, Siegfried.
Yes! Whilst drunk as well, which is no mean feat.
However,
I'm fucked.
there are other things to do. So,
fuck Heresy.
Is there anything you want to do before you leave the mine?
Stim myself again.
Okay. Anything else?
I would like to comms to Siegfried and say, mission successful. We shot him in the cock. And then I'd like to turn to the one rat that remains.
That's how I'd like these missions to go down. Plex. It's all according to the Emperor's will.
The Emperor wills it. I'm going to turn to the last rat and say, you are the strongest one. I shall make you into Gerald.
All
I'm
right.
going to try and upgrade this rat into another version of Jerry, as in to have a couple of...
Have I achieved all
Single
objectives?
rats.
Have we achieved all objectives then today?
I'm still working that out. You've achieved your main objectives, definitely, but there was bonus objectives. Basically, every power play mission is worth at least 2 power points. And there's bonus objectives which can give you more. You've
one more
achieved
thing,
the
Dave.
2, so.
Could I take off the sackcloth and put on the voluptuous robes, please?
Okay.
They make you infinitely more shapely. And yes.
I'm not convinced the sackcloth was a good disguise.
Right. Siegfried's just going to say, I think your face is disguised enough, Plex. It's okay. Serrina, how are you doing over there? How are you doing?
I'm all right over here. I'm all right over here.
You know, I like you, Serrina. I like you, Serrina. You've got you remind me of me when I was like, you know.
Serrina is a little bit. Serrina is definitely a little bit like a younger Von Morton, but without the trauma of seeing her father harboring something foul in the basement.
So when they come over to see me, I'm just positioning the bodies in lewd artwork.
I'm like, Siegfried's just going to stop for a second and take a deep breath and be like, Serrina, you remind me of me, and I like that, and I like me very much.
And I want to fuck myself.
Okay, so before you,
Serrina will look at you, blush a little bit, but then get back to positioning some like a 3-man bombing chain, dead bodies.
Excellent. Siegfried's going to nod with approval, but say nothing. Just be like,
let me just make a note there. Bombing chain.
Can you put the noble at the end of the chain, please? Can you? Siegfried's going to drag the body of the noble brother at the end of the chain and put him at the front of the chain, just without saying a word. He's wearing gloves, so it's okay for him to adjust appendages to fit with the pattern.
Right.
Bear in mind that the brother is also urine soaked as well. I think it's going to cause a bit of a stir in the hive. I think, and it's going to hush, and then they're going to want to bump. That's just going to bump us up the chain a little bit more. Bump Lady Paggy up the chain.
Yeah, it's too right. It's a rep up.
Yeah, this is it. This is what it's all about. So, you know.
Is there